Welcome back to Swindler's Den presents The Dragon of Icespire Peak. As Sharp pretends to be in, what was that, Pinocchio?
Pinocchio?
No, that was Peter Pan, I think. Anyway. Hi, dude. He keeps distracting me. I am TommieTaco, your dungeon master for the adventure. Joined here with me, we have Grizlocke.
Hello, I play Rumshoe, who may eat Donabella this week, who's not here, so careful.
True.
Careful.
Also, next up we got Meyore.
Yes, I'm Meyore, and I play Fevrin, who may or may not have had a brush up with pirates at some point or another.
Oh, you're going to say who may or may not eat Donabella. I was like, what?
I thought so as well.
Well, you know, there was that one time with the orc, and
Oh, you ate an orc?
He was going to.
You were going to eat that orc, which was really unusual. But also, next up, we have with us Sharp Dressed. Is it Sharp Dressed BakaZombie?
It's just BakaZombie. I have all of my
BakaZombie.
titles in one. Sharp Baka Dress Zombie Gaming. Hey, I play Tarvalar, and he doesn't trust that damn robot. And he's swearing a lot more recently. I think the stress is getting to him.
It is. Start making you make religion roll, see if the Wild Mother has shunned you.
Wild Mother.
What am I going to do with these people?
What am I going to do with these kids? You're off at work every day. That's not his voice.
Sadly, Dido cannot be with us this week. She's feeling a bit under the weather, so we wish her a speedy recovery, and hope she is doing well. So, as far as announcements, we have Morris on Mondays, so check them out, and we got Moot for March. How many weeks is left? 2?
2 March weeks left. That's not the end of the campaign, though. We will be continuing on. We have 2 weeks left in March, and it sounds like we might continue doing it every week in April. Not to spoil the fun of mayhem, but during March, any subs and bits, which go towards enacting acts of the gods during the campaign, every time you do a sub or give bits, they're doubled as far as the rewards go. So in the campaign, so
Gonna be Moot April Annihilation, where he kills everybody.
yeah.
Each
I've
week,
killed twice and I'll kill again.
What is it? 4 weeks in April? That's perfect, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Each week you kill a character.
There's been 3 character deaths.
Oh.
One was just an emotional death,
Oh.
where he's just dead on
Watch
the
out for
inside
those.
now.
kind of like Rumshoe a little bit.
Yeah.
Characters are just dead on the inside.
Also, we have another announcement. I'm gonna let Grizlocke take the reins on that one.
All right. So, we heard you. You guys wanted audio-only versions of our shows, as well as more ways to support us. So, we've gone ahead and combined the two, and we've opened up a Patreon. At the moment, we only have one tier, and it's $1 tier to get access to our audio versions of our shows, as well as a special chat in the Discord that's exclusive to Patreon members and our DMs. So go ahead, check it out if you're just looking for another way to support us. If not, no big deal. But if you're looking for our audio-only versions, that's where they're at. Thank you all for the continued support. We love you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kisses, just do what Grizz does and just.
Ooh, got him.
Little smoochies.
Oh, I'm breaking stuff.
Little
I'm breaking
smoochies.
stuff in the house.
Oh no.
There are going to be other tiers down the line. Those are just still in the works. We haven't planned, but there's some big stuff coming with that stuff that we need to do a little bit more preparation for.
Yeah.
Oh, I broke my camera.
Shooting.
No. Anyway, so is there any other announcements that we have? Meyore is gonna have a child. He is giving birth to the child. If any of you ever seen the Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger movie,
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it right now.
twins.
But is that what it is?
Yeah.
No. This is the one where Arnold Schwarzenegger gives birth to a baby.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I remember that. Yes. Oh,
It's a
my
weird
God.
movie. Very strange movie. But anyway, if that's all the announcements, we'll get into the recap and jump right into the game. So last session, you all had just killed some. But anyway, you'd all just started to recover after a orc battle, where you fought some boars that turned into half orcs, and you fought some orcs that were inside the house, as well as some mosquitoes. I'm going to call them mosquitoes, but they are sturges for anyone who wants to know the actual name of the monsters themselves. After which you explored the manse, where you stumbled upon a wounded vine monster after Meyore decided to take a little trip down the well in the center of the house. You saw that it was injured, where Tarvlar decided communication would be the best form of dealing with this situation, which is always a good relief. You learned that it had been injured by something in the house. Well, as you all explored, you saw a half-orc in a room, standing on top, or above, rather, a muddy summoning circle of sorts, performing a ritual while eating a possum. You quickly, and I mean quickly, killed the half-orc, while also seeing some twig blights, which Meyore thought would be a great idea to grab one and run out of the room, where Tarvalar was waiting to yell at him for doing such a thing. After a brief but very aggressive ash chewing from Tarvalar, the rest of the group decided that they would take the flower that they found in the well and make themselves a possible cure, while others explored. You found a few nice little magical trinkets of sorts, where Meyore decided to dump out all the dust of invisibility onto the floor. After that, you continued to explore the house, where you found the sturges up on the top floor, which you killed, and decided it would probably be best to take a nap in the manse itself. This is where we leave off, in the middle of the Neverwinter Wood, and it is where we continue our tale. So, let me go ahead and put y'all back on the map here, since I'm actually remembering this time.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Tommy with a brain? What?
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, dude. It really doesn't. But right now, you're waking up from a night sleeping in the manse. As you wake up, you have gotten the cover from the elements inside the house, but it is still pretty cold, just because there's holes in the ceiling and in the roof itself, where it's allowing snow to fall into the manse. But right now, you are all downstairs taking a nice little nap.
Oh, I'll find you one day, Splurf.
So, as you all wake up, what are you doing?
Okay. You want to roleplay sleeping for a while? Or
I wanted to see how it works.
Yeah.
That's it, Meyore. Thank you. The movie is called Junior. That's what it was.
What a morning. Wow. Such a good little nap.
What a time to be alive.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I threw up yesterday. That was...
You did, bud. That's the curse leaving your body.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, give me another Constitution save there. I'm shooting.
17.
17.
Ooh.
Yeah, you wake up feeling a lot better than you did after you drank that concoction.
So know what I always say. Appetite keeps the well right at bay.
Oh, I thought it was keeps the cave goblins away, but I think I'm just remembering something else.
So
how's Donabella? You gonna get up?
I knew this was coming, dude. I knew it. And I knew Meyore
over there. Okay.
You know, like Right now, it looks like she's just kind of sleeping. Like she hasn't woken up yet. You do see Shard is actually walking around, and he's kind of just standing there, wiping dust off the walls, just doing robot stuff.
Shard, what'd you do to Donabella? I knew we shouldn't have trusted him.
She's sleeping.
Well,
I'll pick her up.
Yeah, she's gotta get up. We gotta go.
You see he walks over to her and like tries to pick her up and then stops, and you see he gets down with his knees and you just hear it creaking, just stands up with her.
With your back. Time.
He sets her back down and bends over and like picks it up with her back, and you hear like and he looks at you and he's like, that is that improper way.
Brother, now. Get out of here, rat boy.
You see that he like stares out into the distance like he's thinking, what do I know? I'm a machine. I'm a machination created by my master.
Let's not give the rat thing an existential crisis. He's quite the good package man.
You see he kind of looks like Mewtwo standing out over the island wondering why he was created.
Mm-hmm.
Right after he killed all of the scientists on the island.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
got it. You got it.
Well, I'm trying to remember. Did we agree to go to the house first or the like magic marking on the map? I think it was.
Oh, by the way, Meyore, that I couldn't find the actual name that I'd written down for that journal you had discovered, but I did finally find it after going through some files. The journal belongs to someone called Mulkai. M-U-L Mulkai. M-U-L-K-A-I. Mulkai.
M-U-L-K-A.
Mulkai, however you want to pronounce it.
Okay, there we go.
So we're gonna go to the Hunter's Lodge, or I think that's what it was called. Falcon's Lodge? Something like that. And then from there we're gonna go check out the market.
Yeah, okay. Well, there is no time like the present. And I
You
guess
see that Shard is like holding Donabella, who seems to be really out of it. So are y'all walking back to the cart?
Yeah.
I suppose so, but
Yeah. Is Shard just gonna stand there as we all walk away?
No, he's gonna follow you, but as you're walking, Tarvalar, one of these vine blights, kind of reaches out, and you see that it's like vine kind of wraps around your arm and kind of tugs on you for a second.
oh, it's what's going on, bud? You got something to show me?
Kind of, you see that it like reaches into its body, and with its other like viney arm, and pulls out these 2 red vials.
Ooh.
And like goes to hand them to you.
Oh, thank you. Are these healing potions? Is that what these are? Or are
You
they
see,
something else?
it looks confused, but it kind of nods. Like you get the impression that it's like maybe, no idea.
We'll find
Like,
out, I
maybe.
guess.
or
Thank
is
you
it
very much.
Tarvalar, do you think they're giving us more of their blood in case we need to make more cure?
Could be. I guess we'll find out once we use it.
Guess so.
All right, so as you all make your way to the wagon and you set off, let's see.
Come here, asshole.
So you hear on the Sword Coast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, thank goodness. I'm so glad I updated that music. I was nervous. All right, so as you all head out, you're currently here in this hex, so you know that this is there's a whole lot of moving around up there. Let me go ahead and make it to where you can. There we go. You now know that this is the Woodland Manse. I need to get rid of these drawings here. Well, one of them anyway. So, there. All right, so last you looked, you'd seen that Adabra had circled this area, indicating that is where they believe that Falcon's Lodge is at. And on the back of the map that you found in the Woodland Manse, this here is where the Thunderbolt icon is located, around this area here. Here, kind of like really big, but it's around that area.
Alrighty, well, we know the lightning is to the north, so I guess we'll head west towards the lodge. That's what we agreed upon.
Yeah, let's head that way then and see what we can find. What exactly are we looking for in this lodge?
I think we were looking for a person.
Yeah, his name's Falcon.
Oh, right. We just talked about that.
Is he a captain?
I have no clue. I've never heard of him.
Okay.
It might be a bird. I've heard of birds named Falcons.
Oh, that is a possibility, Rumshoe. Good idea.
Let's see.
Is he a bird person?
Or just a bird.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
So how's Tarvalar?
You know, he probably could use something. I was gonna let him chow on them orcs, them half-orcs a little bit, but we kind of skedaddled a little too quick for him, so we'll have to find some. I can hold him off with some rations, but we gotta find something for him here. He's a growing boy, you know.
A big old growing boy.
I'd keep just your hands away from him.
He's just like like worming around all on your back. You just see his like mandibles just open and close, open and close. He looks very hungry.
If you want, I can try and hunt for some food for him.
That'd be rather kind of you, Rumshoe.
Okay. So I guess I'll spend the trip trying to hunt something.
Okay, give me a that would be a survival check, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I get advantage because we're in my favorite terrain.
Yep, that is true. Give me that roll.
Doesn't matter because I'm gonna roll 2 of the same number like I do every roll. Damn it.
Oh, that's 9. You do find like a small rabbit, like a very, very tiny rabbit as you're out hunting. I'd say it probably took you about an hour.
Okay, Tarvalar.
On around.
I'm gonna feed Devourlar a fully grown, definitely adult rabbit. Okay?
Just huck it in there. He usually has that for a snack.
As he pulls out this rabbit, you see that it is a very, very small bunny. Like it was probably born in like the last 3 weeks.
All right, well.
So the meat's probably quite tender. I'm sure Devourlar will enjoy it.
I don't think he much cares for if it tastes good or not. He just eats food. He eats rotting corpses for.
Oh, well, I guess we can keep an eye out for roadkill then.
Yeah, we should just get some of that then, too.
Would there be roadkill in a time where it's just carts?
Well, you know, some of those deers are real slow. You know, you just get caught and someone pulls out a magic orb to light their way. Deer gets confused. Horses just run right over it. Seen it happen 1,000 times.
Oh boy.
Whew. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well,
you were all heading west, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and while Rumshoe's hunting, I'll probably just keep an extra eye out. Make sure we don't get jumped on by any more of them damn shape-shifting, changing orcs.
All right, give me a perception check. Oh, y'all are all rolling bad tonight.
9s all around.
You don't really The only thing you notice is that as you're traveling through these woods, they do seem kind of eerie. You hear like little cracks and creaks as y'all are traveling through the woods. You hear some birds chirping, but not much. It seems eerily quiet for the most part in these woods.
Does it sound like a
Well,
falcon?
guys, we're
No,
we're
it does
definitely
not.
in the
Sounds
woods.
like
I can tell you that much.
Sounds like a parakeet. I don't know, dude.
We're
tried.
aren't we?
Is Donabella still asleep?
You see that she's awake now, but she seems kind of out of it. Like she kind of wakes up for a minute, looks around, and then you see that she just falls back asleep. She does look like slightly ill. Maybe she's fighting the curse.
Yeah, I don't think that potion settled well with her.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, it'll be sad if she's still stuck there, because I do quite enjoy hiding behind her when big old orcs try to smash my head in.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how she like sat there and took on like all three of them in that house last time while we were all kind of just screwing around outside.
Yeah. Well, you know, they were screwing around while Tarvlar and I were killing Boreman.
I didn't even see you out there.
I believe I was raining down hellfire upon those orcs. I am missing quite a few crossbow bolts to prove it.
Just because you're missing bolts doesn't mean you were actually shooting anything.
Oh, goodness. Well, seems like traveling's going well so far.
No, let's just keep going that way. I'm sure we'll get there. Definitely no problem.
Yeah. Do the horses have anything to say about it, Tarvalar?
You know, I'll talk to him here. I suppose the horses didn't hear what we were doing, so... You
That's
know,
true.
after we
can you
left...
tell asshole I missed him?
Well...
Y'all can just roleplay for a second. I gotta do something real fast.
Go for it. Yeah, so we left you guys at the edge of the forest, because, you know, there's this whole thing of horses and carts in the forest, so it just doesn't work out very well. So we did that, we left you, and then we went on ahead, and we saw this cabin, and now Fevrin, he's all about breaking into things, so he's like, hey, tell you what, I'm gonna climb upstairs, I'm gonna break in, it'll be real neat. I says, no, don't do that now. There's people living here. Turns out, orcs had taken it over. I knock on the door, here they are. And then I says, well, that's not good for us, so... Then we get into initiative. It's a whole thing. You got to roll and see who goes first. Then you back up, and we started fighting them. Now, Donabella and Shard, I still don't know about that thing, but they went inside. They were fighting. It was great. They were holding off them orcs. Everybody was missing in there. But we were in the back, Rumshu and I. I says, Rumshu, come here, I'll heal you. Give him a spiritual worm to heal him, and then he runs away. I don't understand it. Trying to heal the little guy, and he just runs for his life. And then I turned into a tiger. It was crazy. Never done that before. But I figure that's my thing now. So turned into a tiger, kill that half orc. Fevrin, I don't know where he is the entire time. Still trying to break in the house. Do you want me to keep going, Tommy, or do you have your stuff?
No,
And there's one more important
I
part.
don't even know what you were were you just doing a big recap to the horses?
Yeah.
I got a snort a little bit, like, they're like hoofing the ground, like you just see the horses kind of look at each other, like, what the hell? And
Yeah,
they've been doing,
definitely typical Fevrin, what the horses say.
yeah. They look at you, Fevrin, and just kind of squint a little bit, and then they just
And
keep,
I give him a little scritch behind the ears.
They're totally judging you.
Nah. They like me. They gotta like me.
Oh, and
You
Marv,
know.
Fevrin says he missed you. He keeps calling you asshole, but I know your true name's Marv. So he says it. I don't know if he means it.
See, one day when I can understand you, asshole, you can decide your own name, and then we'll go by that.
You're gonna
I
go
don't
by
know how
Frankenstein?
I'll ever understand you, but if there's a will, there's a way.
I think Tarvalar just told you he goes by Marvin.
But that's what Big Al called him. We don't know if that's
No, Big Al
what...
called him asshole.
Okay, that's true. But, you know, I don't know. We'll find a way. Maybe there's a book somewhere. I can learn horse language.
So anyway, Fevrin starts getting his blood sucked out by this little bug, and then eventually we get inside. And we're like, hey, let's be safe in here, you know. Fevrin decides to jump down a hole without even letting me talk to the damn plant first, and
The plant was down here with Fevrin.
Fevrin's all climbing around, thinking he is so nimble. And I says, hold on, let's just talk to him. So I talked
and
to
it
him.
said its name was Tangela.
Yeah. He yelled, more rope, more line, give me more line.
And then they left me to die.
It was a whole thing, really. Oh, we're here.
Okay, so as
Getting
y'all
wild
getting wild, man. So as you all start like going down this little path that seems to be somewhat carved out for you, but it definitely tells not. It's a road that is definitely less traveled. It's more of like a hiking trail, if anything. But before too long, you can start to see over the trees like a small little stack of smoke coming out in the distance as you get closer and closer to what you believe to be the lodge. As you start to enter, you see that a thin fog surrounds what looks to be a fortified compound that stands in a clearing. You see a 10-foot tall palisade that is wrapped around this structure. You can see over the top of the palisade that there's a house that seems to have a pitched roof, some gables, some window shutters up along the top floor, and a stone chimney. And what is this? Okay, so you also see another structure seems to be segregated from that. That has its own chimney and like a little fortified roof over it. And you can actually hear a horse out in the distance as it kind of whines and stuff. And you hear a man go, "Oh, just settle down and do what I want you to do." As you start approaching from this southwest corner of the building. I'll go ahead and throw y'all right on the map here.
Oh, that
just so
doesn't
that
sound
you
much
can
like a
see it.
falcon to me.
Hey, maybe he's an old falcon. We don't know.
So, as you all approach, can y'all see the map? Did it load in for everyone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. I don't see us, though. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, you're going to be on the south corner. As you all approach this structure, you do see a road that leads up and looks like it turns into the palisade.
Well, if he likes horses, he's probably a nice guy. I say we just ride up.
If it's got palisades, it probably doesn't like goblins.
Maybe you should hide in the wagon for now, don't you?
Double check something. Okay, yes.
I'm kind of like socially accepted in Phandalin, but anywhere outside of there, I'm not so sure.
That is understandable. Haven't met many goblins like you, buddy.
One of a kind. Well, two of a kind. There is two.
Oh, yeah. There was that guy in the bar.
Yeah, that's Droop.
Don't sound like you like him too much.
What? No, this is my friend.
Oh,
It's just a real web.
Didn't you slap him in the face when we walked in the...
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess we can just ride on up there. Asshole, yeah.
So I'm gonna be like hiding in the back of the cart.
Okay.
Here, I'll make some trot noises.
Actually,
Well,
let me
hello
see if I can
there.
do this. Hold on. I think there's a way to do this. That way, yeah. See, y'all don't need this really, because this is just. There's not going to be any type of like combat or anything that happens on this map.
Well, shit. You don't
So I'm
know.
just gonna. Yeah, y'all don't. But I'm gonna go ahead and open it up just so everyone can see like its layout and everything. There are no structures on the right side of this map, by the way. That's like the upper level of everything.
Okay.
So just letting you know that. So as y'all approach this entryway, you do see like a small bell that seems to be on the outside. Little brass bell with a rope that you can pull to ring.
All right. Well, I'll ride over there and ring the bell.
Alright. So you ring it, and about a minute goes by. Eventually, this older man in kind of like a simple black suit opens up the gate for you, and he's like, "Oh, what can I help you with?"
Well, hey there, stranger. I heard you were having some issues with a horse.
Oh yes, that's the master's horse. It seems to not like me all that much.
Ah, well, I definitely know a thing or two about horse. I've been knocked a few times, but they'll come to learn to respect you at some point. But in regards to what we're here for, well, do you know of someone named Falcon?
Oh, Falcon, he's the master of these lands.
Oh, well, I think we have orders to come warn him of dragons or assist with... Are y'all having orc problems or something?
Yes, that's actually why the master's not here right now. He's out in the woods, taking care of his little problem.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well, we're coming from Phandalin. Sildar had asked that we come help out. We're quite good at killing orcs. There's been a lot surrounding Phandalin.
He actually looks y'all over, and he's like, "Yes, looks like you got some orc blood on your tunic there."
Oh, yeah, there was a place to the east of here loaded with orcs and freaky tree things, but we took care of it, as usual.
You wouldn't be talking about the old wizard establishment out that way, would you?
Oh, yeah. I read all about it from some Mulkai fella. I don't know if you ever met him or anything.
No, don't know any of the names, but I know that they passed through here some years back, looking for a place to call their home.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're either dead or gone because that place was overrun.
I'm sorry to hear that. They seem like good people.
Maybe. Well, do you mind if we wait here for your master to get back, or should we
Oh,
go
yes,
meet in the field?
Well, my minus. I am Bruce, and you see that he bows before you, and he's like, yes, come on into the grounds, and we'll get your horses stabled and get some food in your bellies.
All
You
right.
should
Well,
be back, I don't know, maybe around dark.
Bruce, I just want to warn you, we do have some interesting companions.
Oh,
that
Yeah,
that little
I'm
one making the noise in the
I'm a
back.
halfling, but I suffer from a rare greening complexion. Makes
Oh,
my skin look green.
I didn't know that, Rumshoe. I could help you out here. But,
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
So you're in the back of the cart right now saying all this,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
no one can see you. Okay. Oh, well, if your friend's sick, I'm sure we could find some rooms that can accommodate you all and get you taken care of. I will say, watch out for Corwin. That's the master's son. He seems to run around and be a rambunctious little tyke.
Say his name's
Colin?
Corwin.
Oh.
You better tell him to watch out, or goblins might come get him.
Rest assured, I think goblins tend to avoid this place because of the master.
Ah, interesting.
What about the master?
He's very good at killing things.
That makes sense, because goblins are usually quite easy to kill.
Something stuck in my throat.
Well, if follow me, I'll show you where to put your horses and get you all taken care of. So he kind of motions in. As you walk in, you see the pins on both sides as you walk through. And you see that there is actually a horse in what appears to be a stable. It's just got little gates and everything, the hay beds in there. And there's one that looks very stout, really big horse. It's got like these different like cloth trimmings on it. Let's see. Beverin, you would definitely know this, what type of horse this is, just because of you being in cities and seeing soldiers and whatnot. It definitely looks like a war horse.
Ooh, that there looks like a heavy courser. That thing will kill you without even blinking. Don't want to be under one of those.
That's the master's horse, Batrius. It was gifted to him whenever he served in the military a long time ago.
Well, mighty fine horse.
If he went out, why didn't he bring his horse?
He prefers to hunt on foot.
What does he hunt?
Well, right now I think he's going to be hunting some orcs.
Well, that's something we can help with. But do you mind if I stable my horse here for now?
Oh yes, you see that he's actually leading y'all to the stables as he opens up a few of the gates, and he walks up to you. He's like, "If you want, I can go ahead and take care of that. It is my job." And you see that he starts. If y'all let him, he'll start unhitching the wagon and everything off the horses.
I'll hop off, asshole. Give him a good pat. Now you mind your manners, asshole.
So as he stables up everything, y'all hear like some type of ruckus going on behind you, and over here on the side of the house, you see this small like boy, like climbing up the side of the house. And as he's climbing, you see that he's like, this portion of the house looks like it's made out of stone. As you can hear like his foot scraping the different bricks and whatnot, and he's dropping little debris on the ground. You see Corwin, you believe to be Corwin, just trying to scale this building in front of you as Bruce turns around and is like, Corwin, you better not let your father see that. You know what happened last time. You broke your arm. Go ahead and get down from there.
Yeah, you better watch out, kids. Someone might push you off once you get up to the window.
I am a superhero. And you see that he's like really trying to scale this thing, but he keeps slipping. You see that he goes to reach for one of the bricks and he just slides down. He's only a couple of feet up. And he just keeps sliding back down the house.
What the nine hells is a superhero?
My dad's a superhero. He killed the orcs.
Well, that sounds pretty heroic. Here, let me show you how it's done. I just want to talk to him about how you'd climb. Like, you want to look for certain cracks in the ledges and something, and, and that's how you can get up there real quick.
Yeah, Bruce's like, I don't think he needs any influences on how to climb a house.
You never know. Could be useful. What if he's got to climb a tree from a bear at some point?
He just shakes his head, like, as he's stabling up these horses. I'd rather you not climb the master's home.
Oh,
Everyone.
no. I won't climb his home.
Everyone,
Yeah?
you do know that it's a bad idea to climb a tree to get away from a bear, right? Bears can
Well, I'm
climb.
a city boy. I wasn't raised in the woods. Thanks for the tip. What should I do instead, Rumshoe?
Well, they're pretty much
Just
just
talk to
screwed.
him very sternly. Say, hey, bear. Now you knock that off right now, okay? I've got things to do today. I can't be dealing with that. Usually works for me.
Oh. What happens if it, like, stands up and growls and all that?
I
Say,
usually,
I ain't here and then of that, okay?
play possum, roll up into a ball, and then it usually takes me back to its den, thinks I'm one of its little cubs, and I usually get a good bath from it before I sneak away.
How many times have you done this, Rumshoe? Is this more than once that happened?
3 times.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh, glad that worked out for you, Rumshoe.
After a few minutes, you see that Bruce has stabled up your horses and walks up to you all, and he's like, "Well, I guess I can get you all squared away with some rooms for the day if you're going to be staying the night. It is still a young day. Y'all know that it's it's a little past midday from the travel that you had. It's like it'd take you a while to get back if you're going to be leaving. So I'm sure the master wouldn't mind if you stayed in the guest house."
Well, thank you, Bruce. Also, real quick, Taco. Are we supposed to see any of these people right now, or?
Oh no, there's no tokens.
Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't missing something.
Yeah, no, there's no tokens.
All right.
This location is kind of more of a theater of the mind type situation.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, Bruce, got anything to do around here? Maybe fishing or something, or?
Well, there's a river right outside the front gate. You're more than welcome to try and fish. It is partially frozen. But,
That's true.
The river stays pretty warm to keep it from freezing completely.
Okay.
But
Well,
y'all do notice it is pretty foggy around this area. Y'all have noticed that whenever you were coming up.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of a weird
Bruce,
fog.
is this fog normal around this time?
The fog kind of stays year round out here.
Oh. Do I know if that makes sense or not?
You can give me a history check.
Okay.
Give me a history or survival. You can do either or.
What's this guy's name again?
This guy's name is Bruce.
Bruce.
10. Probably you have an idea that it's probably caused by like the warmer waters or something that's running by the house.
Okay. Well, foggy
You're a
key.
city boy.
That is true, yeah. Well, that seems a little dreary. Y'all ever head down the mountains, get some sunshine here and there?
The master gets out. I'm the butler, so I typically stay here and make sure everything stays in order.
Okay.
And look after Corwin.
Mr. Bruce, sir.
Are you out of the cart at this moment?
No. I'm saying all this from the cart.
Okay.
Due to my severe illness, it's very hard for me to get out of this cart due to the cold weather. I was wondering if you had a spare scarf and hat I could have.
Yes, I believe we have something like that inside the main house.
Didn't y'all loot a magical cloak?
I mean, y'all do have like some cloaks.
Oh, okay. I don't have like any written down, so it's like I'm just gonna.
So you found the black one, and then you found the magical one.
A black what?
Like a coat, like a cloak that
Still want a scarf and hat. I don't care.
line to
I like
do
it.
something with Everin there. All right, so he's like, well, if y'all wait here, I can probably go find something for you.
Thank you
And
so
he
much.
kind of goes inside the house here. A couple minutes go by. Is there anything y'all want to do when he walks away?
I guess just get a good eye of things and see if anything kind of stands out, anything weird. Because the fog is, I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry, I thought the fog was normal, so I can't say that. Yeah, just see if things look okay.
I mean, for all you know, the fog is normal. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't seem any suspicious. There's a warm river right next to it.
Just get an idea of where we're at.
All right, let me pull this up. Anyone can give me perception checks on this or investigation. I'd say perception mostly because it's not like you're like digging through anything to investigate. You're just kind of looking around.
I can't see anything
30,
from
20,
inside
that's
the cart.
Yeah,
Double
you're like
19.
all you see is wood, man. Or like as he leaves, you poking your head up and just kind of looking around.
Never got a 38.
Damn that rule.
Okay. So as you're wait, what's up?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, man, Fevrin got a lot. So Fevrin, as you're standing there and you're looking around, you do know that this is like more the southern section of this this property. So as you look around, you do see that there's some pins over the way that y'all came. You see that this seems to be the stable. You do see that this wooden structure is attached to this stone one, and you get the smell of like warm metals that have possibly been worked on. So you believe that there might be a smithy in there, possibly. As far as the wooden structure, it just looks like a wooden structure attached to what looks like maybe a repair smithy location. Are you walking around this property, or are you pretty much staying in this south yard?
I wasn't gonna just mindlessly wander while Bruce was away. Didn't want him to be suspicious of me, so I was kind of waiting for his return.
All right. But as far as like where you're at, that's about what you see.
Okay.
So after a couple of minutes go by, Bruce walks back out the house. He's carrying like a hat and a scarf, and you see that he's like walking up to the wagon. So he keeps walking up to the wagon, and with this hat and scarf, and he looks over the wagon to hand you the hat and scarf, Rumshoe. What are you doing right? Or did you cover yourself up with anything, or are you just there?
Did I know he was approaching? Because that makes the difference.
Did you have your head poking up earlier when you were looking around, or were you just like hanging out?
If I was looking around, yeah, that makes sense. So I guess if I saw him approaching, I would have dove under something.
Okay. So he walks up and he's like looking around. He's like, "Oh, are you still here?"
Oh, yes, sorry. I'm just so hideous. I'll just leave it there and I'll put it on so you don't have to see my ugly face.
Don't mind the giant and turtle and rat in there.
Yeah, I completely forgot they were there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, a turtle. Don't say them very much. Don't know what that thing is sitting next to her, but all right, I'll go ahead and leave this here. And you see that he kind of sets it down inside the cart. He's like, strange fellow, and he walks off.
Don't trust that
walk
thing in there.
Oh, God.
I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
I
so he kind of nods, looks kind of strange at you.
It's been okay so far, sir. Tarvalar is just a bit superstitious is all. It's saved me from quite a few pinches.
Well, you shouldn't be getting pinched so often, and it wouldn't have to save you.
Ah, but I always know that I can rely on my companions. Because I believe in them. Ah!
Didn't protect you that time, now did it?
Well, you have a point there. I guess I can also count on my friends to let me down.
He's like, It's an interesting group of adventurers. Well, if you'd like, I can show you to the guest house. help get you all squared away.
Yeah, you mind showing us around this nice keep you got here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just wrap the scarf around me, put the hat on, and I guess if we have a cloak that would fit me, I'd throw that on. I don't know what the size
Well, I
of
mean,
the
you can
cloaks
always
are.
just-
Imagine the bottom
you
of
can
it, like,
always-
dragging across the ground.
Yeah, you can always just put it on and it'd just be dragging across the ground on you.
That's fine. That's just a massive cloak. Like,
Yeah, it's really big. It's to cover your hideous body.
yeah.
So as you hop out and everything.
I look like I'm a
Yeah,
hunchback because I still have my backpack and bow on my back. So it's like,
Yeah. He just kind of looks. Oh, you probably wouldn't lie about that. He looks at you, Feather, and he's like, "Well, obviously down there's the stables. You got the smithy here where we repair any damaged metal parts, mostly creating horseshoes. Right there, attached to it, is more of the workhouse. I stay on the top floor of that. You do see that it is a 2-story wooden structure that is connected to this stone structure over here on this southeast corner of the property. So if you follow me, I'll go ahead and give you a tour of the rest of the place.
All right.
Here's the main house. This is where Corwin and the master sleeps, and any dinners that are prepared are typically held in there. As you follow me, you'll see the gatehouse here on the left. This is actually the main entrance. Most people come from this way and just cross the river there. And up here on the north side, we have our guest house and a little outhouse right next to it if you need to use the privy. And Tarvar just runs dead ass into the privy. Just like full speed. He's like, oh, he must really needed to use the bathroom.
Yeah, we've been on a long ride.
And he points at this over here, and he's like, there right there's the little tower where we can go and look out, see if anything's coming. But,
Don't go in there, bud.
I don't know who you're talking to, Tarvar.
Anybody, don't go into this privy here.
Ah.
Might want to wait a
Hour
few
that
hours
I
for
had
that.
to go.
Just a
So, Bruce,
vegetarian
do you
diet,
have to
just
clean the
stinking up
privy?
whole place. Oh, I haven't had to do it in quite some time. It's usually just a big hole that we dug in the ground.
Ah, good man. All right.
So it leads you all to the gate, or the gatehouse, the guest house here, and opens the door for you, and helps you move anything in that you need to be brought in there. Why will this character sheet not close? Anyway, I'll just put it up over here. As y'all enter this guest house, you see that it's a barn-like quality. It's got a carpet of straw that covers the dirt floor. And arranged in the room are about 9 cots. Some of them have pillows and blankets, others don't. It's a place to sleep, but it doesn't look like the Stonehill Inn by any means.
Looks cozy.
what time of day is it?
It's a little past midday right now. I'd say it's probably about 2 o'clock.
So, when are you expecting Falcon to come back?
He should arrive right around sunset. Usually he goes out for the day. And speaking of which, I probably ought to go ahead and get supper cooked.
Before you go, you don't, do you know which direction he went to go hunt these orcs?
He kind of came from the direction, or he kind of left from the direction you all came, just a little further to the north.
If I was to point on a map, would you know?
Maybe I could, as far as exactly where he went, I'm not exactly sure. He just went, he headed west this morning.
I kind of like pull out, I guess, the map with the symbol on it, and I kind of point to it. Did he go like there-ish?
Perhaps, not exactly sure.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
But anyway, he went. I'm sure he can take care of himself.
Right.
You needn't worry about the master. He's quite cunning.
Well,
I'll believe you. I guess. Do you mind if I stay and watch on your tower? See if I can catch him when he starts coming in?
Sure, you can go stand on the tower. Just do me a favor, and the master's not too keen on people digging through things. Just mind your manners if you don't mind.
Oh, of
He
course.
is more of a reserved individual.
All right. Well, I guess I'd start heading over to the tower.
All right, so you go into there. Let's go ahead. You can just pop through the wall there if you want to.
Okay.
Let's see here. Actually, this is where you would be. Let me move you over here. I'll say that he brings you through the house, so we can just go ahead and go in through this so that you can get a good idea of everything. You see that he's kind of leading you through the house to show you exactly how to get to this tower.
Mhm.
So as you enter this main section, you see that this looks like a dining room and a trophy hall. You walk in and you can see you see these big tables, this one big table spread out in front of you with like this nice red tablecloth going from one end to the next. Looks like it holds quite a number of people. Probably about 14 individuals could probably eat here. You see these two iron chandeliers are hanging from these rafters way up, and you see that there's like this balcony that wraps around the room, and above the balcony you can see onto the second floor, and you see all these different trophies of animals, anywhere from boar heads to deer.
Any
As he
goblin or
beckons you
orc?
to... No goblin or orc.
Yeah.
As he beckons you over to the staircase and goes to lead you up it. Once you go up, you see the trophy. You can see all the trophies and everything, and then he brings you over here to the a door. Opens it up, and you can see these stone steps that are spiraling upwards. But you do, as you're walking and he's leading you up to the top of the gatehouse, you do see that there's a door on your left that you pass up.
Oh, what's in there?
Well, like I said, it's probably not a good idea to go digging through the master stuff that usually I'm not allowed to enter that room either.
Oh,
The master is very particular about who goes through the house. He lost his wife some time ago, and he's been quite reserved since.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. Losing people. Lost a couple myself.
I'm sorry to hear that. As he leads you up the stairs, and you pop out here on the roof. So you do know this is the tower roof. As you look down, you see that it's about 30 foot off the ground. And you see that there's like these little battlements scattered throughout where you can kind of stand there and look, but you can have cover if anything was attacking you. You could just like
some
sneak
nice
around without that
crenellations.
cover.
I like it. Wonderful. Looks like I'd have a real good spot to put my crossbow if need be.
Yes, this place was designed for a good defense in case anything were to attack it.
All right. Well, and you said he'd be coming from the north or the west, was it?
He just came from he left this morning a little north of where you guys came in from, so he should be coming about west.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep an eye out and send a holler when I see him.
All right. You see that he nods. Like, if you need anything else, just shout over the wall, and I'm sure I'll be able to hear you as he leaves you.
Well,
Before he leaves, though, he does turn to you, and he's like, "We're going to have roasted boar tonight with with potatoes and carrots, if you like that kind of thing. I'm gonna go ahead and go get the food prepared.
Sounds delicious, Bruce.
As he leaves and starts heading back down the stairs. What's everyone else doing right now? Rumshu and Tarvalar.
I don't really much know. I guess just kind of hanging out near the guest house, unless Rumshu's doing something weird.
I would never. Rumshu's just chilling in the chambers as well, or whatever.
Okay. So y'all are kind of sitting there for a while. Some time passes by. Eventually, you can look out of one of the windows and you see that Bruce is walking around the property. He's picking up toys, various toys that are laying on the ground outside. And you see that he's like yelling. And you overhear that he's more than likely scalding Corwin. Or scolding, whatever the word is.
Corwin. Burning hot water.
Yeah, burning hot water. And as you see, like, the boy just kind of just shrugs his shoulders, looks down, kicks a rock, and then goes inside the main house here. Fevrin, are you doing anything in particular, or are you just hanging out up there?
I'm just sitting up there on the edge, like between the battlements, kind of hanging my legs, catching the breeze, and maybe just, looking at that poem in the journal some more, trying to see if I can make anything of it, while, peeking my head up to look out for the master here and there.
Okay. So a few hours begin to pass as you see that the sun starts going down over the Neverwinter Wood there, Fevrin. And so far you haven't seen anything. About another hour goes by and you see that the sun just falls over the tree line that you can see way out in the distance. And you eventually see this cloaked figure start to walk out of the woods and start heading towards the gate here right next to you.
Oh, there.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that the figure stops. Where did you say it at? Did you say it whenever he got close to the gate, or when he broke the tree line?
Yeah. As he got closer, so I figured he could hear me better.
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh shit. Oh,
ooh,
dang.
Okay, 12. You see that he kind of stops for a second and kind of stands up straight, and he kind of looks up, and you can't see. It's getting dark out here. There are some torches, but he's got this cloak over his head. He looks up. Like, oh, we have guests, do we?
Oh, and who might you be?
People call me Falcon.
Oh,
I own this place.
so you're the master Bruce has been talking about. Well, let me come down and let you in. We've been waiting for you.
See that it kind of sniffs there a little bit. Smells like he's making some more roast.
Yeah, boar. It's gonna be good, I think. My name's Fevrin.
Fevrin, hey? It's nice to meet you.
Of
As
course.
You see that he opens the gate and starts to walk in.
I'll just run down the stairs.
All right. So you run like directly just outside. You don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you run downstairs, you see that he's like walking over, and he kind of greets you halfway. I'll say Tarvalar and Rumshu, y'all can see out the windows that there is this figure walking around that is cloaked out in the courtyard, the north courtyard. And it is dark outside, but there are torches lit. You saw that Bruce had walked around the property and began lighting torches here and there so that people could see.
You figure that's the guy we're looking for, Rumshu.
I bet that will be him. On account of Fevrin let him in.
Who gave Fevrin the ability to let people in here? I don't know that they should give him that responsibility.
Right, that might be a little much to start him with. Yeah.
Let's go see
just yell, "Hey fellas, I found Falcon."
So you did. Good job.
Yeah, we walk on over.
All right, he's like, oh, we have more guests than just you, huh?
Yep, Sildar Winter sent us from Phandalin to do some stuff. I had it written down, but I can't find it. I don't know where it went.
I know he lost a patrol not that long ago in the woods. Rest assured, he probably wouldn't have to worry about orcs in this area for very much longer.
Where's that? I don't know, but they'll just kill a bunch, but...
Give me a perception check, Rumshu. Give me an insight check.
Insight. Ayo.
Give me an insight.
Ayo.
Hey, look at that. That's
22.
a number.
Yeah, the way he says it kind of sounds like maybe that he was out there doing some murdering on some orcs. You do see that he does have some blood on his cloak.
It appears that you are a man of culture as well.
Well, they didn't seem that much of a bother.
Yeah,
So-
we've dispatched our fair share of orcs as well, which is what I assume we're here to help you with.
Well, they seem to be taken care of. They seem to look like they were coming from that wizard manse out in the woods.
Yeah, we cleared that place out. No more magic half-orcs, but, do you know anything about some sort of magic-y place to the north of there? We have this map, and we're thinking something might be going down there. It seems like it's in your neck of the woods, as far as I can tell.
Do you have this map?
Yeah, I forget if me or Rumshu has it.
I have it, I guess, because I in the last scene pulled it out. I kind of forgot who had it.
Hey, Rumshu, you want to show him the map?
I don't fully trust it, but I guess at this point we've shown our hand. I take the map out. I'll point to the symbol.
All right. So he looks at it real quick. You see, at this point, he kind of pulls his cloak back to look at everything.
I'm looking at his
And-
eyes.
Okay. Let's see.
I want to see if I see any recognition, like he knows what the symbol is. When he
Okay.
sees it.
Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And that is what you see. You see this man.
It's beautiful.
He looks over the symbol, and you see that you actually do see some recognition in his eyes as he stands there for a moment looking at it. He goes, "Oh, seems the anchorites are up to no good."
That word. What is that?
The follower. Half-orcs in this region tend to follow Talos.
Yeah, in the wizard hut, there was one chanting and dancing around some magic stuff before we put it down in a heartbeat.
It's a good thing you did. Every now and then they get away with summoning things, and if anything, it looks like this might be a small base of sorts. They used not to be a problem. They used to stay to the mountains with the rest of the horde, but from what I've been able to see on my scouting escapades, it seems they broke away from the other main orc group.
Now, why might that be?
Still trying to discover that myself. It happened shortly after the dragon arrived.
That could be associated.
Detective Rumshu.
Oh shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, what do they usually summon? You said they summon things.
It depends. Sometimes it's animals. Sometimes it's spirits of a sort.
Summoning animals. Sounds like a great way to keep your people fed.
And that's definitely not normal animals.
Oh.
Usually they are involved in some type of lightning magic.
Well, I'm not sure what kind of animals use lightning magic, but it doesn't sound too pleasant.
He kind of nods and he looks over at everyone. He's like, well, are you hungry? It sounds like it's almost done.
Of course. I'll always take a free meal.
He's like, oh, okay.
I couldn't. I would have to take off my face coverings, and I'm just so hideous. And I don't think I could keep the food down. I have a very specific diet.
Well, you can just give yours to Devour Lar. He's hungry, so.
Okay.
We have someone out back in the wagon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If you don't mind, we could take her some food as well. She doesn't really look like she's feeling too well.
We'll say that Donabella went into the guest house and she's currently laying in there. All right, so he's like, well, we can bring her some food. I can send Bruce out to gather some things.
Don't mind the giant rat.
Giant rat.
Yeah, she's a bit of a tinkerer, and this rat is like half metal. It's a whole thing, but it seems friendly enough as long as you don't try to hurt her. Then it rips your heart out of your chest. It's pretty gruesome.
Tarvlar, give me a... Let me check this real quick. I would say give me a... Just give me an investigation. Give me an investigation check.
But you bet it's a 5.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. So he kind of looks at everyone. He looks over at you, Fevrin. Repeat what you said one more time.
Well, you see, it's a giant rat that's got some metal in it, and it listens to her and keeps her safe, so it's pretty nice most of the time, but if you try and cut her or stab her, it will crush your skull.
Seems like a powerful companion.
Yeah, it is pretty slick.
Well, it is getting rather chilly out here. You see that you can actually see your breath pretty heavily out here. It is cold. It's not snowing. It is a clear sky. There's some clouds here and there. The moon is not out yet, so you can see the stars very well as he kind of just beckons y'all to enter the building.
What's the moon look like right now?
Huh?
What's the moon look like right now?
The moon's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, sorry. Making a lot of noise over here.
So as y'all enter the house here, you all see now that this is a dining room. Fevrin, you know this because you've walked through here before. And you're starting to see that there are some wine glasses set out. There's a few small plates that have been set with various foods like grapes and whatnot. As you see Bruce is bringing out this big plate and sets it in the middle and pulls the top off, and you see that there is a roasted boar with an apple in his mouth and everything, with a carving knife sitting next to it.
Strong man, Bruce, carrying that whole ass boar out here.
Well, I've been doing it for a long time. I've served this family.
You'll have to tell me your routine sometime.
Where did
You
you
see that,
find this boar?
Oh, they're indigenous to the Neverwinter Woods. This is actually one that the master here killed last night.
And they're sure it's a boar.
You hear Falcon chuckle. He's like, I'm pretty sure it's a boar.
Okay.
If you're wondering if it's an orc, it's not.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yep.
Well,
they're a cannibal.
Well, seems supper is ready. If you all want to take some seats.
All right.
You see that he takes his cloak off and holds it out, and you see that Bruce comes up and grabs it and takes it away. Leaves the room for a minute.
God, it would be nice to have a butler.
You see he walks down to the foot or the head of the table, and he sits down in the far chair. And he's got a plate in front of him and a wine glass. As he tinks on the wine glass, you see that Bruce comes out with a bottle of wine and pours it for him. Everyone can give me perception checks at this point.
Oh.
Ooh.
18.
18 as well.
60.
You all sit down, and as you look up at the trophies, because it's a really nice dining area with a nice balcony. The wood's got like these intricate carvings in it. You can see that Corwin is up there with this bucket, and you see that he's just about to pour it onto Rumshoe.
Grab rubber shoe.
Just gonna dodge.
Oh, the heat.
I'll dodge toward Tarvalar as he's pulling.
Okay, so as you dodge, you can see the water starts to go down, and it's as soon as the water starts getting poured, you hear Falcon at the head of the table is like, "Corwin, what are you doing?" And you see Bruce's face just like looks terrified as he just sprints up the stairs and grabs him and starts like getting like essentially dragging this crazy child out of the room. And he's like,
Corwin, you gotta be a little quieter.
you hear Bruce like, "Damn it, Corwin, let's go clean your room." And you see that Falcon just kind of rubbing his temple.
You know, I couldn't help but notice your son is very adventurous. How old is he?
He's about 9.
You know, back in Phandalin, there's a couple kids his age you might get along with, might get some energy out of him.
Yes, we make the trip every now and then, but usually I just send him with Bruce. I don't travel to Phandalin all that often.
Well, must get a bit lonesome out here, just the 3 of y'all, or, I mean, I see all these chairs. Did you have a retinue or some men-at-arms at some point, or it's quite the haul for 3 people?
Now, usually I have richer folk come from Neverwinter for hunting. I usually lead them out and find them good prey.
Oh, okay.
Usually this is where they stay for a while, and we usually have good dinners while we have guests.
I see. Well, it is an exquisite hunting lodge. Well, when I is he the only one that actually has wine in his wine glass right now?
Yes, there's a wine bottle next to him, but he's the only one with wine right now.
Okay, good. I don't have to.
While Bruce is out.
All right. Well, so what's this? Why are these orcs no longer gonna be a problem for you soon?
I've been hunting orcs for a long time. They've been trying to attack the lodge for quite a while. And, you see that he kind of like gets real quiet for a minute as he's just sloshing his wine around in his wine glass, and he kind of sips it. Everyone give me perception checks whenever he drinks this.
22.
Ooh, that's a good roll. And an 8 from old Tar Valar. So Rumshoe, as he drinks this wine, it looks kind of thick. And he just kind of wipes his mouth as he's drinking it.
Yep. I don't know if Rumshoe knows exactly. I mean, with my perception, can I smell? If I start smelling,
Give me an insight check. Give me an insight check.
Oh, right.
Well, no, you can give me an investigation. If you want to keep your insight roll, you can, but give me an investigation.
I want
on that
to.
one,
Yeah, sure.
if you want.
I have one other thing I want to try.
Okay.
I want to reach over to grab the wine and pull it over. And like, is there a cork in it, or is it uncorked already?
Yes, he did. He did cork it after he poured it.
All right, I'll uncork it, and I want to like swash it around.
Okay, you're gonna reach for the wine.
Yeah.
Okay, he kind of just watches you as you grab this wine. He's kind of looking at you.
Oh.
So what do you want to do? Once you uncork it, what are you doing?
I wanted to sniff it, but if I notice he like is not okay with this, be like,
No,
sorry,
he's just
sorry, I thought it
watching
was
you.
for everybody.
He's not doing anything. He's just kind of watching you.
Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll pour it into my cup, my
Okay.
wine glass or whatever, and then I'll put it back on the table. And I just kind of want to like hold it near and like look at it and give it a little sniff.
Okay, give me well, you gave me, let's see, with that, do you want to use those rolls or do you want to roll again?
I kind of want to roll again, but
Okay, roll again. Give me investigation at this
Okay.
point because you're investigating this liquid.
okay, yeah, that's shit
Another
again.
7.
So
you smell
can
alcohol in it. You can smell the alcohol in it.
Can I like kind of suss what he's doing right now?
Smells
Who,
like a
Rumshoe?
good vintage.
Wait, what
Looks
did
like
you say?
Rumshoe just poured some wine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Speaking,
All right, well, pass it on over, buddy.
speaking of, that's got me thinking. I'm going to take out those red vials that the Vine Blight gave me and
Okay.
smell those.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation on it.
Yeah, I'll pass the bottle toward Fevrin.
All right, well,
I
I
got
guess
22.
They're potions of healing.
Oh, I was right.
You smelling
Yeah.
it? You definitely smelled it before. It's definitely potions of healing. All right, Fevrin, you're gonna pour this wine.
Yeah, but can I like kind of try to like sniff as I got it up to my mouth real quick in a sneaky, sleight of handy way? I just
Yeah, you can do that. Like you're feigning drinking it, kind of like you're
Yeah.
sniffing it before you let it pour. Yeah, go ahead. Give me an investigation.
All right.
You smell the alcohol,
All right.
but it kind of smells like blood.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue with my fake sip as I set it back down.
All right, he's just kind of watching y'all, like right now. He's like,
So you what kind of booze is this?
Special blend that I normally have shipped from someone from Phandalin.
Oh,
we know people in
yeah.
Phandalin.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a Phandalin native, so I know just about everybody.
Her name's Grista.
Grista. Oh my gosh, you know what? One time I worked for Grista at her bar, along with my buddy.
Oh, so you must be one of the goblins.
No? Goblins? What goblins? Man, that place sounds like it's gone down the shitter.
See, he laughs as he drinks some of his wine. And at this point, it's when Bruce comes back down and he looks up and he sees the bottle of wine sitting next to Fevrin, and walks up to it and grabs the bottle, and he's reaching to grab your glass as well. Are you gonna try and stop him?
So Just be like, "Oh, Bruce, you okay? What's
You see this look of terror on his face as he's like grabbing this.
What's the matter, Bruce?"
He kind of looks over at Falcon, and Falcon just kind of nods, and he just puts it back down in front of you, and just goes and stands. He doesn't say anything. He just walks away from you and stands next to Falcon, and kind of whispers something in his ear. And then he turns around, and he's like, well, does anyone want anything else to drink? I'm gonna go ahead and
Do you have any lemons, bud?
I think we have a few lemons left.
Oh, you just put one wedge in some water. That'll top me off real nice.
All right. And you see that he leaves, and as he walks out, you see that Falcon is looking over at him. He's like, "You have to forgive him." But anyway, I've heard of all four of you.
Oh, even my bud Devourlar, you've heard.
Well, I'm mostly talking about the turtle out in the guest house.
Right.
I will say the purple worm on your back seems kind of strange.
Yeah, well, he is small for his kind, I'll give you that, but he's a pretty good person to talk to when you need it, so. Got a good ear on him. Well, you can't see the ear.
Kind of lightly chuckling.
Mostly hears the tremors of when you speak.
He looks over at you, Fevrin. He's like, "Tell me, how does the wine taste?"
Well, you see, I get a distinct whiff of iron that I'm not quite sure what that is.
He chuckles a little. And he's like, "I trust you won't tell anyone about the wine that you're drinking."
Well, by anyone, who do you mean?
At this point, he kind of just, he kind of sets his wine glass down, and he's like looking at you like,
How supposed to be sending you that stuff, because we won't tell anybody. I don't want to get her in trouble, so.
Ooh, wait, real quick. There's silverware laid out, right?
Yeah, you can dig into the food at any point.
Yeah, I guess I would have been, but I just wanted to see, is the silverware, is any of it silver?
Do an investigation.
Okay.
Rumshoe's gonna kind of just like, "Ah, fuck it, the jig's up," and like take his scarf and hat off and shit.
Rumshoe, you're a goblin.
Oh,
I thought you were just a halfling. This is a surprise to me.
Like a star for Lar.
I got you, but
Falcon just sit there like he shakes his head, and he's like, "You know, I can smell that you're a goblin."
we haven't really bathed in quite a while.
You don't know.
You all have like orc blood on you.
Before I met you guys was my most recent encounter with a bear. So.
I forgot about your bear baths, Rumshoe.
That's still been over a week, bud.
Really? Has it been that long?
It's been quite a few days.
Oh, you guys lived longer than I thought you would.
Oh my god. He's like, Falcon's like, "Oh, you can help yourself to the boar."
Entirely, since he grabs in his hand.
So Fevrin will just be like, "Oh, is there a lot of blood in the food as well, or is that just the wine?"
You see that he hasn't reached for any food, but he's like, "No, it is a boar."
Okay. Okay. Glad he didn't get on to me about mentioning that. All right. Well, I'll grab some food and just be a little suspicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna chow in. You know.
Yeah. I'll put all the meat in Devourlar's mouth and just eat the vegetables.
as like everyone's eating and everything, he's gonna start asking. Like he turns to, or he's looking at you, Tarvalar. He's like, "So you're a Furbolg. What brought you into Phandalin?"
Oh, you know, the wild mother tells me, hey, bud, I need you to go down, start to take care of this forest for me. I says, well, I guess I'll leave my tribe and family behind. That's okay with me. And I start heading down through the mountains there. That's when I found this little guy. He couldn't even fend for himself. I says, hey, I'll take care of you. Don't worry about nothing. So I straps him on my back, and we get moving. I keep going, make my way all the way to the forest. I says, here we are, bud. Let's start working. The mother druids didn't much care to have me around, so I stayed away from them. And lived in the castle there, and the forest started growing her up, and then the wild mother comes calling again. She says, hey, bud, I need you to go to Phandalin. There's some people there. They need your help. I says, hey, you got it. You got it. So I head down that way, and here they are, all talking at each other. And I'm standing there looking at some papers, and then they walk up to me. And now we're here.
He looks over at you, Fever, and he's like, "Furbolgs tell the longest stories, do they not?"
Yeah, but it's a good one to have around.
There's an interesting group of individuals that sits before me.
That is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
The Wild Mother sent you, did she?
Yep. She's told me a couple times, hey, stick around, go nowhere. I says, hey, these kids are a handful. You gotta. Do I have to? She says, yes, please do. I said, okay, if you say so, Mother, I trust you.
Be wary of her.
She shouldn't be above.
What was it you said? You cut out for me.
I said, oh, she shouldn't be a bother none. She's wandering the plains, so I'm here.
You see, like, he looks... When he mentions the Wild Mother, you can tell that he's got, like, great disdain in his voice.
Does he look like the guy from the dream?
Yes, slightly.
Oh, I think she's told me to worry about you, too, so... You both have your eyes on each other, looks like.
I was once a follower of hers.
Oh, where'd you follow her to?
Well, I guess worshipper should be the best way to say that.
Yeah, she's pretty great, that Wild Mother. Got lots. I can do all these crazy things because she's like, hey, I need your help, so here you go.
Like, as you're saying that, he just starts drinking his wine, like, more. Like, it's big gulps that he's taking.
Slow down. There's only a bottle out here now.
There's more in the cellar.
Well,
would Fever know if drinking a little bit of this, possibly blood, would, like, be poor for his health? If it was a little.
How would I do this? What kind of roll would I make? I guess you could give me a history check on, like, to see, like, maybe you read something about what happens when someone drinks other people's blood.
What about
or medicine? You can do a medicine check. You can do a medicine check on that. 20. You know it's probably not a good idea for you to drink it, just because it's blood, and it's like you might get sick from it.
Okay.
Not something most people just walk around drinking.
I guess I shouldn't try to power move on this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep not drinking it.
Evan, why aren't you drinking your wine, bud?
Well, you see...
a whole glass. You can't be wasting it. We're guests, you know.
Oh, you are right, sir. You know, I haven't had a good vintage in a while, so let's go.
You probably shouldn't drink that.
Glass.
Oh, why would that be, sir?
You know, most normal people don't go around drinking blood.
Ah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So
That
does that mean
was
you're not a
blood.
normal person?
What got said? There was two people.
Oh, yeah, fair talk.
Oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I was getting from my whiff earlier. So does that mean you're not a normal person?
I'm no more normal than the goblin sitting at my table.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm also confused.
Oh, you know, I get it. Most goblins aren't as cool as me, so it's
That is
abnormal.
right.
I gotcha. So we're obviously beating around the bush here. What are you?
It's like he looks dead at you, and you see his eyes kind of turn yellow for a second, or like a deep gold, and he's like, "I'm a vampire, yes."
I was going for werewolf.
Oh, you guys were trying to figure out what he was? I didn't. What was going?
Oh, yeah. I was
It's a
kind of
different
curious.
type of
So-
vampirism. I got it a long time ago.
Oh, well, what type is that?
I was cursed after aiding some adventurers a long time ago.
Well, I'll put your wine to the side so you can enjoy it later. I feel like you
You
might
need not worry, though.
Huh?
You need not worry, though. I don't hunt people.
Right.
Oh,
And neither
but
do I.
orcs?
You're asking if it's orc blood? No, it is human. But I have friends who help.
You have friends who hunt for you, so you can tell others you don't, but they do.
Wait, what? You're
So
cutting
you-
out for me pretty
Yes,
bad.
I got real deep, so it dropped me. So you have other people hunt for you, so you could tell others you don't do it, but they do it.
No, I have benefactors who donate.
Oh,
Well, that is very kind of them,
Sure.
Mr. Falcon.
Well, so you said you got this from Grista. Does Grista supply the blood, or do you add that later?
No, Grista makes this particular wine.
Oh. Wonder if she gets the people blood.
Mostly from some friends I have in Neverwinter.
Okay.
Oh,
Got some weird friends. But you know, that's cool.
well,
We all
if
got
you
some.
need some blood, there's a guy in Phandalin who could probably help you out.
Yeah. So,
Um,
what do you need from us? We're here to help. Sildar sent us.
well, there were some orcs staying out by the manse. Seems those poor wizards were killed. I went and scouted that out today, and it seems that they've been killed. And
Right.
I assume it was you all that did it.
Yeah, that was us.
What kind of
Well,
pros?
Sits there, he's like, well, since you've taken care of a problem for me, I assume I could repay you. You see that he dings on his glass, and after about a few seconds, here Corwin comes. Not Corwin, Bruce comes up beside him. He's like, "Oh yes, sir." He's like, "Can you go get the boots, my personal boots, out of the closet there in my room?" And he nods to him and leaves. And he looks at all of you. He's like, "Well, he's gone. Tell me, how does your hunt for the dragon come?"
Well, this seemed to be our best lead so far, as they were talking about the dragon. I got this little poem here. Lots to go about greed. Dragon really likes money, I guess. Our friend Tarvalar here, he even talked to him at one point. That was something.
That was something. Out of body experience, they say. I was flying through the air as a spirit, as it was there talking. I think there was somebody there with him. Let's see if my mental notebook remembers who was there talking to them, or what kind of being it was. Maybe a half-elf, maybe not. I don't. Yep, I don't remember.
I'll look through my notes while you...
I know Norbus was a male dwarf. Does that help anybody here? Or...
What's that?
Norbus was a male dwarf. Does that help anybody here? No.
North. You mentioned a poem, so he's like, oh, what was the poem? I'm a man of literature myself. You're muted, I do believe.
Speak up.
Yes, I was had some strange noises. Yeah, so here, let me go. Jewels and gems, silver and gold, greed on wings, soar to and fro, eyes of rubies, skin of wealth, a soul of stone, endless health, bow at the feet encased in coin, teeth of diamonds begin to join. Bless the wings made of silk, wealthiest of those among his ilk. Give all to the god just as you should, and take upon the mantle that greed is good.
So
yeah,
he, as soon as you get done with that poem, he stands up. Like, kind of abruptly. And he's like reaching his hand out as he's like, may I see that?
Yeah, sure. As I slide it over.
All right. So he's reading over it again, and you see his eyes are like getting kind of bigger as he reads it.
This ring any bells?
He looks at you and he's like, where did you find this?
Oh, yes. So, I found a journal in a bathroom from this Molkai fella. And, I don't know, I think he ran away or something. It ended kind of abruptly. He could be dead as well. That's also a possibility.
This is a refresher. Give me a... Are you saying this deliberately? Like, do you know where you actually got this poem from? Because I will say that's not where you got the poem from.
Oh, really? Shit, I thought it was in the bathroom in the second floor.
No, that was the book that you got from...
Oh, wait, no, this is the book that I got from the... This is the translated shit. Oh, my God, I'm an idiot. Yes, so, you know, I'm just picking up all this crap all the time. All my notes mixed up. Wasn't actually Molkai. We found this in a cave. Our girl Grista translated it for me. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Dwarvish, so it was like a whole diamond gem, or not diamond, emerald, like exploded in my face. It's and we had to kill some like risen dwarves. It was a whole thing. But it's some cave to the south of Phandalin, or southwest, east, around there.
If ever get to the point, the stories are getting too long. Yeah.
Oh, Charvalar. Oh, when you say it's long, then it's really a problem. But yes, from a religious dwarven cave. Mm-hmm.
You see he like nods, and then he reaches over and grabs like one of the candlesticks that have a lit candle, and he begins to burn the page.
Oh, well, I hope other people remembered that.
You do not need to remember this. As he just leaves the page burning in his hands. Wow. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh, okay.
So everyone, go get you some snacks, get you something to drink, go to the bathroom, and we will pick up right where we left off at the burning poem.
Oh, this is so cool. I like this like super questionable guy. It's disgusting, Taco.
Heck, right.
What?
I can't believe you did
Welcome
that.
back, everyone. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Welcome back, everyone. I don't know what the hell they're talking
You should
about.
see somebody about that.
You're all assholes.
I mean, is that what that
Anyway.
was?
Oh.
Oh man. Anyway. I wish my neck stopped hurting. Anyway, everyone, welcome back to Dragon of Icespire Peak from the break. Where we left off, there was a vampire named Falcon burning a piece of paper that had a poem written on it. Are you trying to stop this, Feverin, or are you just letting him burn it?
So I'm just gonna say, well, that seems kind of a waste considering I still have the book that came out of. That is
You
just
should burn that book.
Huh?
You should burn that book.
Why? Why should I burn the book?
Trust me.
Well, I don't
As it
exactly
just
know you, so.
Sits down and
Well,
starts eating
Look,
or drinking his wine.
no offense, we just met you. You seem like a nice guy. You want us to trust you on this, but, you know, why not just tell us? That way we could trust you. Why do you want to destroy it?
Just instead of setting our papers on fire.
He sits there for a second. You see that he's like mulling something over. He goes, after everyone eats, I'll explain why.
Okay.
As he just starts drinking his wine.
Quite full here, guys. How about you? Oh, wait, actually, Falcon, I was kind of curious. Does that mean your son's a vampire too?
No. He's adopted.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. No. Just eat some more. Now I'm full. Compliments to.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
What did you say?
Oh, I just said compliments to Bruce.
He doesn't know how to cook very well. He has served me for a long time.
Oh, does that mean he's a vampire too?
No. But he's been serving my family since he was young.
Ah, I see. Well, you care to explain your connection to all this dragon business then?
Honestly, I think it's best someone else explain it to you.
Or would that be?
But an old friend I once had long ago. At first light, I can take you to her.
This wouldn't be your wife by chance, would it?
No, my wife's been dead some years.
Clap
Okay.
Pepper on the back of the head. You knew that already, bud.
Well, you know, Bruce thought she was dead, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, technically, vampires are kind of undead, right? So he could have just been coy.
Clap on the back of the head again. Shut your mouth or you get in trouble, but
But you have given me thoughts that have not crossed my mind in some years.
Well, cultish dwarves worshipping dragons will do that to you.
If you're all tired, it is late at this point. Once you get some rest, we can leave in the morning.
All right.
It will take us a while to get there.
Okay, guys, y'all want to head to the visitors' lodge?
I don't not.
Why are you all coughing?
Ah.
A lot of vegetables.
No, to be honest with you, they're just fucking weird. So.
It's at this point, Bruce comes back and he's holding this pair of boots.
Oh, boots.
You wanted me to grab these for you? Like, yes, just set them there on the table, Bruce. And, check on Colin if you don't mind. All right, sir. And he kind of walks away. Well, for clearing out the manse, saving me the trouble of having to dirty myself further, I have here a pair of boots that I once wore long ago. He looks at you, Carvelar.
Oh, hey, bud.
He's like, you're a magic user, yes.
Yeah, I suppose I'm kind of a magic user a little bit, yeah.
Well, maybe you've seen these before. These are a pair of boots of elven kind, gifted to me by my father.
Was your father of the elven?
No, he acquired them long ago from a friend.
I've acquired one too.
And thus gave it to me as a gift when I joined the military.
Those are pretty neat there. But, why don't you wear them anymore?
I have no need for these things. And I figured young adventurers like yourselves could use them.
Were there Griffin cavalry like Sildar?
No, I was more of an infantryman.
Or Waterdeep?
No, it's Neverwinter. Long ago, back before it was damaged.
You know,
Would we know all of this? Would we know how long ago that was? At least for the wall being damaged?
Neverwinter being damaged?
Yeah.
Let me check. You could do a hit.
He rolled a 14.
For a second, I thought I lost audio. I was like, it's so quiet.
Just hanging out.
Yes, sir. Just sussing how old this fool is.
So you know that Neverwinter was damaged, near like all but destroyed. Like it was technically destroyed during this time, but it was about 80 to 90 years ago.
Ah, okay. Whew. All right. Got some years on you then.
So, you would like being a vampire?
No, I don't. But I've learned to live with it.
Have you ever thought of, like, curing it? I mean, we just made a potion that cured, like, were-rat stuff, so it's probably not that hard.
He kind of looks down. He's like, "For what I have, there is no cure."
So one of them death's the only cure type of deals. I see ya.
If only death was so simple.
Even more complicated. Damn. All
So,
right.
like, well, you're welcome to have the boots if you'd like.
Oh, what do they
Go
do?
ahead and I'm going to show you if I can find. Oh, there they are. There you go.
Boots are ever good. Oh my god, guys. I think I can put these to good use.
Say they're too small for my feet, so.
Tarvalar, will you allow me to put my sneakiness to good use? For the good
For some
of
reason, they're exclusively created to only fit turtles, and I'm not sure why.
You know what?
kind of an asshole.
I highly doubt you'll put them to good use, but I guess it's our only choice, really.
Oh, thank you, good sir, and all
Hello.
us.
I mean, they look like they could probably tighten to fit my foot. No, don't worry about it. I'll take them off your hands.
Here, I'll just start grabbing them and dragging them over.
I think she would make good use of them.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm off to my study. Glad you all enjoyed your meal. Oh,
If you have any extra meat that's gonna go bad, I could take it off your hands for it.
you can have whatever's left over the board. Usually we make rations out of it.
Thank you, sir. Take it with me to the guest house.
Oh, that worm is gonna eat good tonight.
Pretty soon
Alright.
he'll be fertilizing all the lands out there. It'll be great.
So,
Did
Go
I
ahead.
actually grab these boots, or was that Rumshoe
Oh,
grabbing?
y'all can roll
I was
to
just
see
being
who
an
grabs them.
asshole. I was just being an asshole.
Thank you, Rumshoe. Pull him over.
Just gotta mess with Fevrin any chance I get.
oh yeah.
I mean, fucking, oh my god, now I just need some of them glasses and oh, Jesus.
Too bad you poured out some really cool dust the last session.
Oh, wait, when can I drag this on my person? Oh, I gotta look it up, right?
Compendium. As we get to the guest house, I'll use mold earth to pull some dirt into the cabin. Put the rest of the boar in the pile of dirt. And put
Well, there's dirt floors in the cabin.
even better.
Oh.
I'll round it up so it's a little bit higher for them. Put the boar in there and put the Varlar in there.
He just goes crazy, and just starts eating the hell out of this boar. Like he's eating huge chunks out of it.
Getting so big, bud. I'm so proud of you.
So, that guy is, how do y'all feel about him?
You know, I have the sneaking suspicion I don't care for vampires, but I'll have to ask the other first.
I want to run like window to window of the house here, peeking out to see if I see anybody like watching or listening.
Okay, give me a investigation.
Investigation. Okay. 7.
7. You don't see anybody. It doesn't
Okay.
look like anyone's out there.
Okay. So, you're all thinking what I'm thinking, right?
Well, what's that, Rumshoe?
We gotta sneak up to Karen's room and make sure she doesn't have any bite marks or anything.
That sounds like a lot.
That's something you do, Favre.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Alright.
mean,
That must be a
So-
stupid idea then, never mind.
I'm not so sure how, if any of us were caught, how he would feel about us, checking on his son. I don't think they were having issues.
Where does he get the blood, Fevrin? I don't
Well,
believe him.
That is a little worrisome, I'll give you that.
What better way to get access to free blood than to adopt a child?
Wouldn't the child be a little more sickly looking, though?
He's got a point. He's pretty active for somebody who's getting their blood drained.
Or, I was thinking, that water wasn't meant for me, it was probably meant for his dad, because water is bad for vampires.
Is water bad for vampires?
Typically,
I thought I heard that somewhere.
Oh.
I've heard the running water is what does it. But you think that he mistook you, a goblin, for his dad, a human vampire?
I think she just has bad aim.
I think we're on opposite sides of the room, bud.
I mean, what if he wants your blood, Rumshoe?
Or we could set a trap. No, he's not that stupid. He wouldn't fall for that. You know what? Screw it. I don't care if this kid's blood's being drained. Who am I to say anything? I don't even like kids that much.
you had a real 180 there.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I decided it's not worth it to pick a fight with a vampire, so...
That's somewhat understandable. I can agree with that.
So, as you all bed down for the night... Jesus. You wake up next morning, it is cold outside, the sun is coming through, and you hear you're awoken by a knock on the guest house door.
Oh wait, is it still in the night?
No, it's next morning unless you were wanting to do something.
Okay, cool.
Talk to the wild mother.
Okay.
I will accept the knock at the door.
No, he's
Morning.
Are you talking to the wild mother now or at night? What's going on, Thormore?
At night.
Okay.
Hey, bud. So I think I found somewhere my dream told me to go, but it doesn't look the same. Like there was a little weird goblin thing in front of him, and I saw it, and it was writing in books and things. But he says he knows you. Well, I don't know him. Could be one of those things where he's just pretending to know you. Says you're not nice to him. But, you've been nice to me, so it's hard to believe. But, I just want to know if we should help him. He's a vampire, by the way. Found that out. He's just saying this out a window in front of everybody.
Give me a religion check.
Okay.
Can't wait for a fucking tree to sprout out of the ground or something.
Oh. So once you get done speaking to her, it doesn't seem like anything strange has happened, but you do start getting really sleepy.
Oh, it's time for bed, I think, tomorrow. You got to get back in your sack, but I can't be having you digging around on your own at night. Back and go to sleep.
As you bed down for the night, Tarvalar.
Yeah.
As you're sleeping, as you're going to go to sleep, you find your mind slowing down, and then it begins to wander. Until your mind begins to wander, like you're wondering all kinds of things, like what am I doing with this group? Why did you send me here? Now we're dealing with a vampire, and then you block out. But then your consciousness comes back, and you're standing on this little hill, or this large hill rather, You're looking over and you see like this group of people down at the base of this hill. And there's 4 distinct figures. One looks like a human woman wearing this mithril armor. One of them is a dwarf that is like wielding wearing chainmail and has like these 2 axes. You see another figure out there that looks like a human male, and you see another woman with a bow, and she is a tiefling. As you see them, they're taking like battle stances, and you look just beyond them, and you see this massive dragon in front of you. And they're swinging at it and attacking it. Well, suddenly your vision brings you to a location where you just see the same human man, and that you recognize as Falcon, as he's standing there talking to a dwarf. And in between them is like this orb. And Falcon reaches down and grabs it. And as he grabs it, you see that his eyes begin to change. And he starts to draw his sword and swing at everyone that's there. So he swings at the dwarf, and the dwarf moves out the way. And he begins to attack the human woman and the tiefling woman as well. There's a short scuffle that occurs between them as the human woman grapples him to the ground, and the orb falls from his possession, and you see that his eyes have been perpetually changed to a gold during this entire time. And you see that these fangs begin to grow inside of his mouth. And he just starts trying to bite at the woman that's on top of him. As the vision pans later to him walking away from the group, and you can kind of see this large female figure. She looks like a giant, but she's not really there. She looks more of like a specter that stands there behind him as he's just walking down with his head down, and she, like, as he peers to look at her, she just turns her face from him, and he wanders off into the Neverwinter Wood. And then you wake up, and Devourer is attached to your face.
Bud, I fed you before bed. We can't keep doing this, okay? You gotta stay in your sack. Okay.
All right. So as you all wake up and you hear the door knock, you open the door there, Fevrin.
Yeah.
All right. So as you open the door, you see that Bruce is standing there, and he's holding the reins of the giant horse that you stumbled on, the war horse that belongs to Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, the master's getting ready now. He should be ready shortly. I've gone ahead and gotten your wagon ready with your horses attached to them. If you want to meet him out by the gatehouse, he should be here shortly.
All right, then. All right, guys, see ya. I'm going to go hop on asshole.
All right.
Can I? What's Bruce wearing?
Bruce is wearing like just the same thing he was wearing yesterday. It looks like kind of like a blackish suit.
Perfect to hide bite marks.
He looks like a butler.
I'm gonna like kind of grab his hand. Oh, that's a cool tattoo, and like pull his sleeve up. Can I see
real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so I would need you to give me a perception check or an investigation, whichever one.
20.
While a 20. Yeah, so you like pull his sleeve up real quick, and you don't really see anything. He kind of pulls his hand away, and he's like,
"Oh,
what are you doing, Goblin?
I thought I saw a tattoo, but I guess I was just saying things."
No tattoos.
Cool. Hey, does Corwin have any tattoos?
No, I do not believe the 9-year-old master has tattoos.
Oh, that's probably good.
I do quite believe I would be aware of such things.
Oh, I just really like tattoos, that's all.
He's like, man, he's looking at you like, that is strange. As he kind of like, well, the master will be by the gatehouse. I must go and tend to my duties. And he turns around and walks off.
Do you have any tattoos, Rumshoe? You
No.
seem to be such a fan of them.
Yeah.
Oh, where at?
Alright, you don't want to see it.
Okay. I figured that would be the case. I didn't know why I asked.
No.
Well, we've got 2 horses. I guess we should get 2. Donabella, you staying here today, or what's?
No.
What's up?
Yes.
We should. Hey, Shard, can you go ahead and throw her in the wagon for us?
He's like, he just nods and goes over there. Like, he goes to lift her up, and she like swats him away a little bit. And you see, she kind of like stands up. She's sitting on the edge of the cot for a minute, and just stands up and just like starts walking towards the wagon.
I'm gonna lean down to Rumshoe, get real close to his ears. I think Shard's a vampire and turned too.
Has he been exhibiting any vampire-like behaviors, sucking your face at night?
No, but he gives me a weird feeling, just like Falcon does, so that's good enough for me.
Okay.
This thing ain't natural, man.
Alright, let's go get our horses that we don't call assholes. Get them hooked into a wagon.
All right, so as you all stand there by your wagon for a bit outside the gatehouse, eventually you do see this figure walk out, and he's got like this huge cloak on over his body, like he was wearing the night before. You can't see any part of him except for this cloak. As he walks up, and you start to notice that he's got it like his hood pulled down real low, and he's got his hands covered, his arms are covered. He's like, well, if you're ready, we can go ahead and set out.
Wait, where are we going?
There's a burial mound not too far from here. It's about a day's travel.
Would it be kind of west, maybe a little north?
Let me
East,
check
it would
this.
be. We came
East,
from.
east,
We
sorry.
moved west, so now we're
Right.
looking east.
No, it is to the west.
Oh.
Hell.
Well, I'm a good guesser then.
It's
I think
southwest
you just
of
said
here.
where you thought was wrong.
Well, if this explains why you're being so shifty with our dragon cult stuff, you know.
To be
wow.
fair, I'd be shifty with some dragon cult stuff too. It's a little
Oswald is
strange.
correct.
You'll never trust a dragon cult. That's the first rule.
But at least you are able to take in the sun.
I thought
unlike
the
our
first.
here.
I thought the first rule was to not touch anything.
Yeah, those go hand in hand.
That is true.
You may be a goblin, but those are wise words to live by.
You know, my best friend turned into a dragon in Florida.
That's what I saw flying here some time ago.
Big red scary.
Couldn't get the color, but I did see something leave.
Would have been like 3.5 months ago, maybe. Something like that.
He just kind of nods. He's like, seems about right. It wasn't too long after that when the white dragon appeared around Phandalin.
Yep, that was Jeb. Fucking asshole.
Well, we should probably get going. We only have
Since
so
I
much
was
daylight.
wait for your story, that had something to do with an orb, didn't it?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's why I tell you
yeah.
guys not to touch orbs and shit. I'm glad it's finally clicking.
Oh, you know, I remember some things.
So it just like motions like we really should be going.
So, just as a thought exercise, Falcon, if you were to fall off your horse and your cloak got caught on a tree, what would happen?
I would burn.
Oh, okay. Shucks. All right. Well, let's head out.
Just hypothetically, if you could drink blood from one person in the whole world, who would it be?
No
And
one.
why? No.
Do I get a question too? No.
Yeah, Tarvalar, same question.
Oh, you're asking me. I thought I got to ask one. If
Oh,
I had to choose one person's blood to drink. I don't know. That Sildar seems like he'd have some good stuff. Though never tried, so
oh.
Hmm.
you look disappointed, Rumshoot. Didn't want it to be you.
No. I totally get it. He's you know, dude's like this freaking old man, so you know, this, like aged or something, or like a fine
Yeah.
wine.
Can you please stop talking about blood?
Right.
I don't have any questions anyway, so I just wanted to know if I had one, if I did have a question.
So, if you bit a dragon, would it become a vampire dragon?
I've never tried. They are quite larger than me.
Now, Fedrin,
I
you're
could
so
leave them
dumb.
alone.
You know how thick dragon scales are? You would never get through that.
What if you bit its eye?
You have to be very close to bite a dragon's eye.
Now, can you, if you, anything you bite turns into a vampire, do you get to choose if you want?
If do I get to choose what?
Do you get to choose if you turn them or not, or if you bite anybody, they're just a vampire right then and there?
I've never attempted it, so I could not answer that question.
Oh yes.
So you've been getting secondhand blood for like 100 years? Holy crap! The logistics.
500.
Oh, you have hunted.
500 years.
Oh, oh. So you've been a vampire way longer than the Neverwinter getting fucked up. Then okay.
You know, weird unrelated question. How many kids have you had?
Just one.
Oh. That's about like
Yeah.
50 less than I thought.
I promised my late wife I would watch after her child.
Ah.
Can I insight check this dude? I wanna see if I'm believing what he's putting down here. 5.
You don't believe anything he's saying at all.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You have no idea if he's telling the truth or not.
Well, after you, good sir.
He digs his heels into his horse a little bit, get it going, and starts trotting in front of y'all over the bridge. Yeah, just keep doing that sound effect for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
As you all start making your way down, you can ask him questions as you are traveling.
Oh, we're not in the keep anymore. It's not worth.
I want to double back and go find Carowin or whatever his name is.
Orwin?
Yeah.
His son?
I'm joking. I'm not actually doing that.
Okay, so we're gonna go back. I just put y'all back over on the map.
So, what would happen if you ate dinner with silver spoon, how would that feel?
It would hurt.
Okay, just checking. You know, I haven't been to any universities or anything, so this is quite the learning experience for me.
You know, it's
Not
interesting that. Sorry, Fevrin, I just cut you off.
No, you go ahead.
I thought you were done.
Go ahead.
It's funny that you chose to live right on a river.
There's a very particular reason why I live where I live.
Oh? Where
One-
would that be?
One, the hunting is good. And also, during the winters and the early springs, the river creates a slight fog, which melts the fog that is normally around my lodge.
And that helps block out the sun, I bet.
Yes.
So instead of greed being good, fog is good.
Those words. Greed is good.
Uh-huh.
That poem you had, I have not read in 500 years.
Oh. So, something to do with you turning into a vampire.
I'm hoping not.
Ah. So, sounds like we're on the right track. So, you were going to
We'll know
explain all
shortly.
this? Or are we waiting until we get the burial mound before you start talking?
I guess I can explain some things.
Ah, perfect. We do have a long ride.
You
I
know,
think.
I think I know why it's foggy and misty during the winter. If you're interested.
Why is that, little goblin?
Well, the water that comes down from Mount Hontanau, it's warmer because the lava. So during the winter, it mixes with the cold water and it creates the steam.
You're correct.
So, in other words, it's steam, not fog.
You're also correct. But not many people understand the difference.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this fun thing I got. Taps his stick, and the loon starts calling.
What? Oh. I forgot you had that. Huh. An interesting staff you have there.
Thank you, my friend. Let me have it. I think somebody gave it to me. One of you three. Not
I
Shard,
don't know.
though.
I think it was Donabella.
But yeah. She does give me a lot of fun toys. Like this amulet I've never used.
I do appreciate the crossbow she gave me. That has become very useful.
She took away my toy.
God.
So, long ago, I too fought a dragon.
Was it a vampire dragon?
Oh, I've never seen such a beast before. I'm not even sure if they exist.
Continue.
But our party found ourselves just at the side of the high road. After we slayed the beast, I felt compelled to grab something that was near its lair. When I did, I felt an anger and hate.
Ooh, were you wearing
swim
gloves?
over me. Yes.
Oh, okay, noted. Go ahead.
Needless to say, I decided to attack the people I was with. And was thus cursed the way that you see me now.
I'm getting deja vu, I think. Can you tell us a story?
What's that?
I said, I think I'm getting deja vu. Did you tell us a story already?
No.
I think I dreamed of it last night. That's what it was.
No doubt due to the wild mother herself.
Yeah, she likes to tell me things like that. Did you see a giant lady and walked away from your friends that you attacked?
I did not see her, no.
Oh, well, she was there. She looked very disappointed.
Yes, she probably did.
Well, I don't really see anything wrong with grabbing a giant orb. Do you think
You wouldn't.
if you rolled it onto a cape and then carried the cape, now held the ball wrapped up in the cape, but just drug the cape, you only holding the cape, do you think that would have changed things?
I'm gonna smack Fevrin.
I drive the cart up close to him and his horse so you can hit him.
Fevrin, how many times we gotta say, do not touch dragon orbs? That's the one rule. You don't listen to the one rule, Fevrin.
Ooh, what if we took Donnabella's bag of
I've had it
holding?
up to here with you.
You would just close the bag of holding around the orb. I think we've got it figured out.
You know her bag is her shell. You can't really open and close it too well.
But she could make one.
So Falcon, what color dragon was this dragon that you fought?
One I fought was green.
Green, huh? Okay. This orb. What color was this orb?
White.
Right, okay. Did it talk to you at all?
I could swear that I heard a voice. But it was strange. What I heard couldn't be made into words. It just made me feel as though I wanted to murder everything. And enticed me with the one dream I'd always wanted.
Which was?
A life of adventure.
Ah. Well, you've had plenty of time to do many adventures.
Yes, I've been all across these lands. I've traveled for many centuries.
Falcon.
I looks over at you like it.
I'm like waving him to come closer.
Okay, he like slows his horse down to get like alongside you on the wagon.
Does this orb grant you a wish?
I don't believe so.
Just whispering, because I don't need any more temptations for my friend there.
If anything, it would curse you.
It says the orb
wanted
curses
the
you,
life of it.
Fevrin. Don't touch it.
Well, I wouldn't touch it. Not saying that a cape that I was holding would touch it.
Alright, we gotta take away that cape already.
I'll find a rope. What if I put it in a pitcher?
Ropes and pitchers and dogs and pitchers and... This is ridiculous.
Well, so what's special about this mound you're taking us to?
The mound is where we killed the beast.
Oh. Did the orb come from the beast?
We found it while searching its body.
What exactly were you searching the dragon's body for?
Well, we saw a glow coming from its throat.
Ah, okay. That's
even
understandable.
after its death.
I read you 100%. I also chase glows.
Not very wise to do that.
Has its ups and downs.
So it's getting kind of dark at this point, as y'all have been traveling all day. You do see like the end of the woods as they begin to break, and you see this large clearing out in front of you. Falcon looks at y'all and he's like, "We can either continue, or we could rest for the night. It's your decision. I obviously do not require such things."
Up to you, fellas.
Put my goggles of dark vision on, the big owl eyes, just blink a couple times. I'm good to go if you are.
Your eyes look like bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. Just
huge.
huge.
With an owl face around him.
Yeah. What
Well,
about you, Goblin?
As long as I hold Rumshoe's hand, I'll be okay.
Oh, yeah. You know, this one time I went almost a whole week without sleeping, so...
You know that will kill you, right?
Yeah, actually, that's a funny story. I was doing it with this other goblin, you know, not sleeping, and he died, so that's when I figured out you do need to sleep. It's important.
Yes, it's sad that you had to learn that way, but...
No, he was a prick.
I haven't slept in a long time. Can't even remember how it feels.
So you can't sleep even if you want to?
I can rest, but my mind never stops.
So if you lay down, you just sort of sit there and think about how you forgot to put out the torches and things like that all night.
Usually, Bruce is good about doing those things.
Ah, good thinking. Could really use a butler.
He has served me ever since I found him on the streets.
Oh, a street butler.
He was a child. He was actually about to be imprisoned for stealing food.
I know how that goes.
So I took him in and taught him and educated him. And he decided to stay.
So did he ever ask questions when he started getting old and you did not?
It was an awkward conversation. But his logic was that he respected the kindness I had shown him, and he chose to stay.
Well, that is very kind of him. Apparently, you trust him enough to leave your son with him.
He has served me well all these years. And that is my curse, to watch those that I've met die, and I continue to live.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you just went and jumped in the ocean or something.
I thought about it once. And then I met my wife.
So that's very sweet. So when your son gets to be old and whatnot, do you think that's when you'd probably jump in there?
The fuck? No, Fevrin,
We will see when the time comes. And by the way, whatever you learn from me, do not apply that to other vampires.
Oh, really?
They are not kind.
So we should use silver on them.
Some of them are good, but it is rare to find one.
Oh, okay. Well, any tips for if we run into some bad ones?
If you do manage to kill them, find out where they lay.
Wouldn't that be where we just killed them?
You could kill them in their resting place, but most vampires keep their resting places hidden.
What if their resting place is destroyed?
Then there's nowhere to return to.
Oh, so then we can't kill them if that happens?
No, then they are pretty much dead.
Oh, so if I ever find a vampire that pisses me off, just burn his house down and that'll probably get the job done, right?
Maybe. Some of them are a lot smarter than just putting it in a place that you could just burn.
Okay. Well,
I mean, if I was a vampire, I would put it behind a locked door in my stone tower.
So then you just need to talk to some dwarves about some explosives. Or magic. Splody magic.
You will actually see my old resting place.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll think I still have a torch. Oh wait, no, I threw my I have a candle. I'll take a candle.
Little 5 foot, like just got it out in front of you, like what's going on out here? I will say the moon is out, so there is some good some light out.
It was supposed to be a full
it's-
moon, so that makes sense.
Yeah. The moon is out now. But
I feel something.
Jeez.
jeez. I need cheese.
The full moon's out. Good.
Let's sleep right in the sky. So as y'all start to approach this area here, you eventually do see like what appears to be a big mound in the distance, protruding from the ground. And as you get closer to it, it definitely doesn't look natural. It seems like some places protrude more than others, and Tarvalar and Rumshu, you can see like these like spines. It looks like spines sticking up out of the ground at the apex of these hills, over this hill. And let's see, I'll go ahead and throw y'all on here. I think I have character. Yeah, y'all have stuff here. As y'all begin to approach, you can actually see this mound as it looks larger in the front, and then as it goes down, you see that it kind of forms out around it, and you see these spines coming up from the middle of it. And as y'all get there, he's like, and here lies Azdraka.
Oh wait, is that the thing the orcs were chanting? Azdraka? Or I think it started with an A.
Oh. Let me go back in my memory book.
These goggles kind of hurt my eyes, guys. Magically enlarging them.
Which orcs are you referring to, Fevrin?
Oh, the half orcs and the mages thing.
No.
Ah, okay. Well, that is pretty cool. A giant dead dragon hill. I wonder if you can set off this.
You did remind me of something, Fevrin. Falcon, do you know who Anika is? Anika? I don't know how to say it.
Nika?
Yeah. Anikia?
Spell that for me.
Well, I don't know. I never got the spelling, so I have it down as Anikia. It's what the half-orcs were chanting.
Oh, Aniakai.
Aniakai. Yeah.
I think it's Aniakai. He just kind of shakes his head. He's like, no, I've never heard that.
Just something I heard the orcs say.
Just so y'all know, it was what the half-orc said over the ritual. Mention a name. The name of Aniakai.
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, we didn't even say it. It was Oh no. I think that half-orc did say it. Either that or it was on the note that you found. Damn Aniakai.
We shot the one because I sat in there with it for a minute.
Help us, damn Aniakai.
Yeah. Damn Aniakai.
Damn you and your entire family. They worship a dragon. That's what I have in my notes. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what was said.
So, is it story time, Falcon? Now that we're finally here?
Now we wait.
Oh.
Should I get off this thing?
No, he'll be along shortly.
Okay.
Looking at these spike protrusions, I assume they're like a dragon's spine or rib cage, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How big are they?
They're like 10 foot tall.
Do they look like they could make good ballista bolts?
They're massive.
So
Like
good
you would have
ballista
to
bolts.
you would have to take one of these and completely demolish it in order to make something out of it. Because they're huge.
It's tempting. Fight dragon with dragon.
By dragon with dragon. Dragon. Yeah, there we go. Rock the dragon. So after some time passes, eventually, y'all start to hear like what sounds like hooves. Like clattering pretty quickly. Eventually, let's see, Rumshu and Tarvalar. You see, where are you, you bastard?
You dang bastard.
Be it.
You see what looks to be like a centaur running up towards you.
I think these goggles are messing with eyes, but is that a centaur?
What?
Oh, looks like a man horse. I don't know.
That's what a centaur is, but
I'm just sitting on asshole, scritching his ears.
As he clatters up to you and he's like, "What are you all doing here?"
waiting for somebody.
Yeah, our vampire
Just
friend brought up here.
move along. We're waiting on somebody.
He pulls out this freaking sword and he's like staring at you all. As he looks up, he sees Falcon behind y'all. He goes, "And what are you doing here? You are not allowed inside."
Inside? Can we get inside this thing?
Falcon just kind of like looks at you and he's like doing the finger cut, like, or the stop, don't say nothing right now, man.
Go to hit him on the back of the head and miss. Oh, these goggles are messing with me, man.
He goes. Falcon looks at him and is like, "Borgin, they are here to speak with Tenebrae." And he kind of looks at him and he squints and he looks at all of you. And he looks back at Falcon and he's like, "If they wish to enter, they can, but you are not allowed inside." And he's like, "I'm well aware of this. I will remain out here. If you all wish to learn more, you may enter the remains.
All right, just lead the way. I can't see very far with this candle.
The centaur looks at y'all, and he's like, "You may enter, but be wary of that which lies within."
What lies within?
What are we entering?
I cannot speak any further on this. As he walks over to this spine over here, and he just kind of pulls on it a little bit, and you see that the ground right at the base of the spine opens up.
Oh,
And
secret entrance. We probably should have fiddled with that, Rumshoe.
I don't know what we're doing.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't either.
Okay. Yes, we
Should
will
we
go
leave the car?
to this Tenebrae. What should we ask him while we're there? Questions about...
He is that which felled this beast, and you
What?
show her respect.
But Falcon said that his people killed this thing.
He was a part of their group, yes.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Centaur, sir, do you mind watching my horse for me? Or tie it to the spine right here.
Your horses will be taken care of,
Ah, thanks, buddy.
and do make it out alive.
Oh.
As he just gallops away.
Oh, I was gonna tell him to tell the horses stories. They like those.
That is pretty ominous. Well,
Who's taking care of the horses if he's leaving?
Falcon's like, "I'll watch your horses."
Okay, well, you can tell him stories. You've lived a lot.
How do you think he grew those legs? Do you think they were like surgically put on?
Do you say surgically?
Surgically. It's a big word, okay?
I think he was born with them. I didn't know
So-
centaurs lived around here.
does that mean a horse and a person?
Hey,
How-
this is a magical world, baby. Anything can happen.
I think I saw that.
It's my neck laughing like, "Oh God!"
I saw that on the Wild Mother bumper sticker before.
Oh. It's time to get wild.
Oh.
Man,
That's like a bad like Faerun love novel. Getting wild with the wild mother.
It's time to get wild.
Oh God.
you
My
want to
neck is killing me right now because of that.
your way is, but I can be in the middle if y'all want to watch the front and back with your.
I'll be in the back.
Oh,
So that Devourer can watch behind.
alright.
sound.
Should we have Shard bring in Donabella in case she decides to wake up?
Just drag her along, I suppose.
Just drag her along. Shard picks up, goes to pick up Donabelle again, and she just swats him away, and she just gets out of the cart and just starts walking over to where y'all are at.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see.
After you, Rumshoe.
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
You all. All right, Rumshoe, you're gonna lead the way.
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and start playing this.
Oh, before we go any further though, Fevrin, remember, what's the rule?
Don't
Make
join
sure
a dragon cult.
to put orbs in the bag of holding first. I mean, don't touch dragon orbs.
Don't touch anything. Don't join dragon cults. Okay.
Okay, I
What
think we're ready. Oh man. All right. So, as you all enter into this, or begin walking down this staircase here, I'll put you all in here. What were you doing over there anyway?
I was trying to be a
Sneaking away.
centaur.
I was trying to be a centaur. I seen you like fusing with this guy. So as you all enter this barrow here, let's see, where is this? Okay, you see that there are tunnels going throughout the place as you enter or like leave the staircase. You also see these glowing lights down these hallways. You see one. You see like a glowing light here, a glowing light here. As you leave the stairwell.
Well, like I always say, follow glowing things.
I always say, avoid glowing things.
I don't really have a saying.
We'll work on it. Okay, fine. Which glowing thing do you want to go toward?
Let's go left.
Ah, I like it. Okay, we'll go left
You're gonna go left
and down,
Okay.
I guess, because I see glowy.
All right. So as you look down right there and look at the end of the hall, you see like this little floating light in front of you. It seems to be kind of twirling in a circle and going up and down and just moving back and forth.
It's a save point.
Everyone, stop real quick.
We
Oh
went.
my God, it's a save point.
We went right, not left. By the way,
Oh.
I think. I don't know which way we came in from.
We came in from right here, so I think left would be this way, but...
Would have been up
That's
if we came in from the...
No, because if, like, we were coming down the stairs and facing, like...
We'd be facing this wall.
So left would
Oh.
be this way. No? Oh, okay, I guess I see what you're saying.
Let's just say we meant
Yeah.
west.
Oops.
He's in...
This is fine, we're
Yeah.
going this way. Rumshu doesn't know his left from rights.
Yeah, I figured as much. We had to figure out east or west earlier, right and left.
Yeah.
Different.
All right, but yeah, right in front of you, it just seems like there's a glowing light in front of you.
Should you talk to it?
Again, no touch. I'm gonna add no talk to that list.
So you're gonna walk through it? It's kind of in the way.
We're just gonna
I've been
walk past.
I've been spending so much time trying to get him to talk first. Don't tell him not to talk.
Don't talk to glowing orb things, okay? You can talk to other stuff. We'll just kind of try and skirt around it, if at all possible.
All right. Stop right there, like right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm so glad that you walked ahead of everyone. Rumshu, as soon as you step there, the entire floor gives out from underneath you,
Ah!
and you are in current free fall until you slam. Let me do this roll real quick. Oh, I need to do a couple of rolls. Let me roll this.
What?
He doesn't even get a
Okay,
chance
that's
to-
something you'll find out another day. Because we ain't gonna be able to get into that tonight. Oh, okay. So, real quick, let me roll this. So, as you fall, oh, that sucks. Okay, you land on 3 rusted swords that are protruding out of the floor. Let's see.
Whoops.
And
You should have
take,
touched the orb, bud.
You take 9 piercing damage as you fall onto the swords, and you take another 2 bludgeoning damage as you fall through.
You know,
Ow.
doesn't sound too bad for falling.
No, I think I got stuff stuck on my back.
Well, here, let me lower a rope down. And just sort of snake some of my rope into the hole.
I shouldn't have come here.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so also as you fall, and Fevrin is lowering this rope down to you, this little light is going to rush towards you as you fall, and it's going to try and shock you.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
9 shock damage.
Wait, what did it roll?
Let's see. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me re-roll that. I don't know why I rolled damage. Okay, no, it rolled an 11.
Oh, okay, it doesn't hit
So
that.
you should be good. You should be good. You see it just goes down there and tries to like shock you. Like you see this lightning protrude from it.
Okay, this thing's trying to kill me, so it's time to do this shit. I'm gonna pull one of the rusty swords from my back.
Don't touch it.
I want to swing back at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's just 12. I have the +2 still checked on.
A 12. Okay. You miss.
Shit. How?
This thing has like the highest AC of anything you have fought this game.
I'm gonna swing again because of my ability. 19.
Okay. You hit. You barely
Fuck this
hit.
motherfucker. 9.
For 9. Okay, let me check something. All right, so you hit this thing. It passes through it. It looks like you hurt it, but it doesn't look like whenever you swung that sword, it did hardly anything to it.
Help!
What do you need help with?
There's a orb attacking me. I got swords in my back, and I think I broke
There's
my
a-
ankle.
A rope
Don't
coming
touch
down.
the orb.
I'm not gonna touch it. I mean, I'm just gonna keep fighting this thing unless you want me to do something else.
No, I'm waiting for it to see what everyone else is doing real quick.
Oh, okay.
We
yeah,
lowered a rope, but other than that,
The rope.
Okay.
Oh, I'll scurry
Is
up
there
the
anything-
rope.
Okay, so you scurry up the rope and you're on the side of it. This thing that's in front of you, if no one else is doing anything, is just going to turn invisible as the room suddenly just goes dark.
Ah,
oh,
I
I
can
don't know
see.
how you live like this, Rumshoe. Dark to bright to dark nonsense really hurts the eyes.
there we go. Okay.
Alright.
So far, it doesn't seem like anything's going on. It seems to have vanished for now.
Do you always see in black and white, or just at night?
Just
So-
when it's dark.
What if we all be sneaky and proceed very cautiously, feeling the floor so we don't fall on any rusty swords again?
Yeah, I have an idea. How about you lead, Fevrin? I've noticed that you're really good at leading. really
but you
good.
see, I can't see as well as you. Can't really see in the dark, you know?
Who needs seeing when you can feel? You just-
Well, I
You just have this divine
you
connection.
Darvlar, you mind loaning me those glasses if I got a lead?
Then how am I supposed to see?
Well, you hold on to Rumshoe's hand and he holds on to my hand.
Tell you what, you give me those boots, I'll give you my glasses.
Oh, well, they're kind of useful for this. Okay, I'll just go with the candle, I guess. Yeah, because I can look close at the ground with the candle. That sounds about right.
the position to there that I did get before I fell, it looked like it might have been a dead end anyways, so we might want to turn around.
As y'all are talking, I need Fevrin and I need Rumshoe to give me perception checks.
11.
11.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so as y'all are talking, y'all start hearing something. Like rattling in the room that you're standing out of. And Fevrin, you cannot see this, but Rumshoe, you turn around to see what this sound is. And you see that there's these bones on the ground that seem to be rattling as they slowly begin to knit together before your eyes. And standing before you is a large skeletal horse. It just looks at you.
Tarvalar,
That is where we get in our session.
this is your chance. Ah, man. All right.
I've been waiting for someone to fall in that trap ever since I read this adventure. I was like, "What? You don't have to do like a deck save?
Yeah, you
Hell
don't
yeah!"
get a deck save for
Just
that.
fall right in.
No, it just straight up says anyone who stands on steps there falls into a pit. No deck save. I was like, yes, there's no way for them to get out of it.
Gone. That's the reason that Donabella called or couldn't play today. She knew.
She would have went in.
She knew she would have to lead.
None of you knew that you were gonna go to this location. Trust
I
me.
know.
I wasn't even sure if y'all were gonna go to this location yet.
Oh man, I'm trying to find someone to raid.
Raid Shadow Legends.
But
Hey.
anyway, thanks everyone for watching. It's been a good Sunday. We will return next Sunday for the Dragon of Icespire Peak. Be sure to check us out, or the Morris game out on Monday and the Moot game on Wednesday. Make sure you save your subs and donations for Wednesday, so maybe we can convince Baka here to kill the group.
I'll do it. I'll kill all of them.
He's already killed 3 of them, so I mean,
He's already killed my heart.
I killed 2 physically and 1 emotionally.
yes. He is a destructive force in which there's no hiding from his wrath. Anyway, if there's anything else y'all would like to announce, besides, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when each episode is uploaded to the platform. And we will be sure to check you out next Sunday. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Don't forget that the Patreon is up now.
Oh yeah.
How do we
Patreon.
find that, Grizz?
Yeah,
there's
where's
a
the
little
link?
There's a little button. You press the little Patreon button in the area down below our Twitch here, and there'll probably be something on the YouTube as well.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, let's see, but
Wow,
there's only one membership level. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. We are planning on future tiers, but for now we're keeping it simple since it's my first time ever trying to learn this Patreon thing. But yeah, just go ahead, check it out, and we appreciate the support. Thank you all.
Ooh, looks like right now you could get the first 4 sessions of Lost Mine of Phandelver with the audio only.
Oh, cute.
Ooh.
And I'm sure those will be uploaded regularly and quickly.
Yes,
Looking at you, Grizz.
absolutely. All right,
As well as
raiding
possible
now.
other future things.
Peace.